exclusive interviews. Just scan that QR code on your screen and download the My Teams app. Then choose your favorite team and you'll have access to our exclusive Capitals content anywhere at any time. And this is game 2 for Lars Eller returning from COVID-19 protocol. He's looking to get back to finding his rhythm out there on the ice. He has 1 goal, 7 assists so far this season. Earlier, I caught up with him to ask about his return and the play of this team overall so far this season. Lars, you guys have been through so much already to start this season, but still at the top of the Metro and the top of the NHL. Has it just been guys buying into the system, or what's been working so well for you right now?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've always had a strong culture within the team, winning attitude, and everybody working for each other. And I think it just starts from the top down. You know, our best players have been our best players, and they carried us a long way. And it just lifts everybody up. Everybody who comes up seems to just ride that wave and fit in really nicely with the system. And you know, everybody's bringing something to the table.
You know, I got to ask you about Alex Ovechkin, not only a storyline with the Washington Capitals, but throughout the entire NHL, 19 goals through 22 games. What's it been like being in the locker room with him? Have you seen anything different here in year 17?
Not really. I think he always just brings a positive attitude to the rink every day, regardless of, you know, how it's going on the ice for him. But he's just been exceptionally sharp this year for us. He just doesn't seem to age, and you know, he's been such a big part of why we are where we are in the standings.
Lavi saying he's going with the same lines tonight from Carolina. I believe you guys in the second line are going to take a jump today. You with another game under your belt since returning from that protocol. McMichael, another game on the wing. What's it been like meshing with both McMichael and Wilson?
Well, it was good to be back, get the ice under my skates again, feel the pace out there. So it was a difficult game, tough game with not a lot of room. But yeah, I'm used to playing with Tom and Mikey. He's got a lot of talent, a lot of skill, and I think you know, we have all the things we need to make an effective line. So we just got to go out and bring it and work together and find the chemistry.
Lars, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Capitals sticking with the same lines tonight now, and that means Daniel Sprong a healthy stretch for the second game in a row.
Yeah, this team looked excellent last game. They didn't win in every area, but they won on the scoreboard, and I thought everyone in the lineup contributed very well.
And for the Florida Panthers, Huberdeau right now leads the team in points with 20, looking like no Duclair again today, Alex. John, sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, you got to be, Cap's got to be aware of this Huberdeau line, and you know what, when Aaron Ekblad's on the ice, they got to have their heads on the swivel. So Cap's forwards, be aware.
It's going to be one fast game out there on the ice tonight. We are all looking forward to this matchup in Florida. Now, the Capitals and the Panthers are 2 of the top scoring teams in the NHL right now. We know the Panthers are a fast team. What does the Capitals defense need to do to have success tonight? We'll answer that coming up next. And Alex Ovechkin's 19 goals through 22 games is the most goals in NHL history to start a season age 36 or older. We'll compare this start to the season for Alex Ovechkin to his record-setting previous season. We'll discuss that with Joe Benanati and Craig Lockwood.
Capitals Pregame Live, presented by Geico.
Call ARS Rescue Rooter today for a complimentary water heater analysis. For a limited time, you can even save up to $650 on a new water heater, including tankless. Call 888-762-0790 to schedule your appointment.
There's no better place to bet the NHL than FanDuel Sportsbook. It's easy to find your bet and lock it in just a few simple taps. And on FanDuel, the action doesn't stop when the puck drops. With in-game betting, you can bet live games with updated odds right through the final horn. And when you're ready to cash out, you can get your winnings in as little as 24 hours. Join FanDuel Sportsbook today to place your first bet risk-free and get up to $1,000 back if you don't win. FanDuel, make every moment more.
Wherever your journey takes you this winter, get away with our best deals of the season. Right now, get huge savings on the entire lineup of award-winning Hyundai vehicles at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With new cars arriving just in time for the holidays, it's the perfect time to get a Hyundai. Sign and drive today with 0 down payment, 0 first payment, and 0 security deposit. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
At MedStar Health, we're always prepared for what if. Like, what if you need to make a doctor's appointment, but need to see the final minutes of the game? We're here for you with convenient online scheduling at your fingertips. Or what if a mega fan is on injured reserve? We're around the corner with the region's largest urgent care and sports medicine networks. With easy access to the same high-quality care that the Capitals trust, you're always ready for what if. MedStar Health is how we treat people.
The professional and trusted technicians at ARS Rescue Rooter are ready 7 days a week to offer quick and reliable attention to your heating or cooling system. We'll even take $50 off any heating or cooling system repair. Call 888-762-0790 to schedule your appointment.
Fed Choice is for you.
Who needs your paycheck early so that you can get what you need when you need it. Fed Choice is for everyone that wants to manage their money their way.
Fed Choice is for you. Because with you, we're all together better.
Insured by NCUA. When we say we're your home of the Caps, we mean this.
McAvoy runs out of real estate. Man's on the takeaway. Score! Alex Ovechkin.
NBC Sports Washington, your home of the Capitals.
Welcome back. It's time now for us to dive into storylines with odds powered by PointsBet. You can now sign up for more information over at www.pointsbet.com/VA. This season, don't just bet, live your bet life. And we're going to take a look at the odds for tonight's game as the Capitals and Panthers meet for the third and final time so far this season. The spread is at 1.5. Money line there plus 115 for the Washington Capitals, meaning you can bet $10 on the Capitals. You could win $11.50. The over-under is set at 6 total goals. But on the over-under for the Panthers is set at 3.5. They're a top offense in the league. What do the Capitals defensively need to do to potentially slow them down?
Once again, just make sure you're managing the puck, throwing it down below the goal line, and taking away the middle of the ice. It has to be 5-man committed defensive team play, sticks on the ice, up and down all the way.
Yeah, I think it comes down to retrievals, in the defensive zone. Make sure there's support around the puck, goal line support so there can be 5-foot passes instead of 10 or 15-foot passes to exit the defensive zone.
Yeah, we also saw in Carolina the Kings just come out strong at the beginning of the game. I feel like this may be similar down in Florida with the Panthers doing the same. What do the Capitals need to do to maybe not play their game, the game that they want?
One thing that every coach will tell their players is on the road, survive the first 10 minutes. The barrage that comes from fueling at home. I don't know if they've been getting crowds in South Florida yet, but the biggest thing is not let them get offensive momentum. Try to make it a static game, a lot of whistles. Force offsides, force dump-ins, and if you can do that, you're usually going to be in a pretty good position after the first period.
Well, it's time now for us to dive into the film room, take a closer look at the Capitals defensively, because, Johnny, they've been strong.
And like we said, we talk about all the things they're doing through the middle of the ice. The Capitals have been playing a great job. This is on a puck retrieval, an errant puck retrieval, but look at Martin Faravari come across, protect his goalie, protect that net when his goalie's down and out.
Yeah, the defensive structure of the Capitals, and this was a penalty kill the other day, making sure you're in the lanes, taking away passing lanes, taking away shooting lanes, sticks on puck. John Carlson here with an excellent close-up. As soon as a player turns his back, you're supposed to attack. Gets a nice little clear, buys time until the penalty's over, and once again, taking away the middle of the ice.
Look how quick Dowd gets out on his guy. Quick, too. They play little two-man units here on another PK. Look at how you close out there, get pucks through the middle of the ice on the PK, and you get an early exit.
And another great play by TBR. But on this one, they find a way to get the puck through the middle of the ice, but then all of a sudden the Caps close it out, collapse down to the front, and then Beck Malenstein does the sellout here. Road hockey, shot block, does the kick save, and it's a beauty. All types of great work through the PK.
And watch Tom Wilson here, angles. Watch the way they take away the middle of the ice, force this wide, and then you're going to see the closeout along the wall. This is a great closeout here defensively, an easy exit. And this actually turns into be a positive play for the Washington Capitals. On the PK, you get that ice, you beat them to the puck, and look at this. Good holding on to the puck, work along the wall, get it back to the blue line, get guys to the net as best you can. That's a good save by the goaltender here, but they're getting it done on every single part of that ice in all three zones. They're working fantastically as a 5-man unit or as a 4-man unit on the PK.
This defense is so strong. Also, the play of Ilya Samsonov getting his 4th consecutive start tonight against the Florida Panthers. And it's time now for us to hit the crossover, brought to you by WASvsFLA via Cisco. We welcome back in Jobin and Audie and Mike Laughlin, who are on the call tonight. And Joby, we talked about Alex Ovechkin earlier. 19 goals through 22 games. He's on pace for 138 points, 71 goals. He is coming after Gretzky this season, Joe.
Alexa, it sure feels like it, right? Those numbers are outrageous. They're incredible to even fathom. And I know that we've had the good fortune of describing Alex's work when he was at the height of his goal-scoring powers 13 years ago. It's so difficult for me to compare now and then, but look at what he did in 07-08 compared to what's going on now in 21-22. The thing for me, Locker, is things happen so much faster then. I know today he's still an ultimate power forward. He's a wrecking ball with a still lethal shot. He's smarter now, I think, than he was then. I think you'd agree with me in that case. I don't know if he can get 65. He's on a pace for 71, but I wouldn't put anything past this guy.
Give him the heart, give him the rocket, and give him the rock right now. I mean, he's been that good, and he's just heating up. I don't think I've ever seen him play as well on both sides of the puck. And we've watched every year, including that historic year in 7-8. I think he's playing better now than then, which is incredible. It's a tough thing to do when you're 36 years of age. He broke into the league. There's only three guys that have more hits than him. But I think this year he's cut down on the contact a little bit. To me, he looks more energized every single shift. He's playing more in the offensive zone. He's going to kabong guys, but I think he's got the respect to the league that he doesn't have to put guys through the boards every shift. They know he's there. And to me, because of that, I think he's got more energy.
And I think just he's so much more involved because of the system. When you look at everyone skating, when you look at Orlov and Jensen, how they're doing the defensive closeouts against the other team's top line, the down line, how they're closing out. They're not sitting back. I felt last season, Johnny, that the Cap sat back and it made them look slow. They had some slower defensemen. Now they're utilizing the wheels of everyone.
Well, yeah, and you know, Alex Ovechkin, you know, we talk about how the prowess of goal scoring, and we heard from Craig and just talking about his physical prowess. He doesn't need to do that because he's figured out the game so much better. He's such a smarter hockey player, and the Capitals are all the better for it.
Incredible the things Ovi is doing. Joe, the Capitals looking to close out November on a high note tonight.
I'm all for that, Alexa. Our crossover time is complete. By now, FLAvsWAS and the Panthers, they've got to be sick of seeing the Caps and vice versa. But we've got that rubber match for you on NBC Sports Washington.
Integrate is a data center and cloud integration company. We work with various departments of military so they remain connected securely and seamlessly, providing work-at-home secure communications using Cisco video technologies. Integrate. One team, one vision.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get a great deal on Tacoma, RAV4, Camry, and more. I'll take it. I'll get this wrapped up for you. I wish I hadn't just unwrapped it.
Right now, buy a Corolla sedan, hybrid, or hatch with 2.9% APR financing for up to 60 months. Or buy a Camry and finance through Toyota and get $500 towards your down payment.
Toyotathon is on. Come in today.
Toyota. Let's go places.
This is Elodia. She's a recording artist, one of 10 million people that Comcast has connected to affordable internet in the last 10 years. And this is Emmanuel, a future recording artist, and one of the millions of students we're connecting throughout the next 10. Through Project Up, Comcast is committing $1 billion so millions more students, past and present, can continue to get the tools they need to build a future of unlimited possibilities.
At MedStar Health, we're always prepared for what if. Like, what if you need to make a doctor's appointment, but need to see the final minutes of the game? We're here for you with convenient online scheduling at your fingertips. Or what if a mega fan is on injured reserve? We're around the corner with the region's largest urgent care and sports medicine networks. With easy access to the same high-quality care that the Capitals trust, you're always ready for what if. MedStar Health is how we treat people.
When you think of McDonald's combo meals,
welcome in, everybody. We'll get going here in just a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes.
With that fluffy bread that hits the spot. Now, the combo meals just got crispy. juicy and tender with the crispy chicken sandwich combo. And you have to try it.
Get a classic or spicy crispy chicken sandwich with medium fries and a medium soft drink like Sprite for only $6.
16 years ago, the big drug companies cut a sweet deal with Congress that prohibited Medicare from negotiating lower prices for Americans. Big Pharma got rich while we got ripped off. Now that Congress could finally make it right and let Medicare negotiate lower drug prices for us, drug companies are spending millions to stop it. That's why AARP's 38 million members have one demand of Congress. The time is now. Stand with us.
Who's got the best fans?
That's a very good question.
Let's put up a poll. Come on, England.
Jayo!
With WebEx, the McLaren F1 team and their fans are competing like never before. WebEx, driving hybrid work.
Head-to-low Starinen has a knack for game-winning goals. The last time the Caps were in Florida, this spin put the finish on them in OT. Alex Ovechkin would counter just 4 days ago, serving a holiday hat trick that tasted great, with plenty left over for tonight. Icy theater in the round. NBC Sports Washington presents Capitals hockey. This evening, the Caps fall in for another skate in Sunrise, home of the Florida Panthers, who've been almost perfect in this place. Very pleasant welcome to you, along with Greg Lachlan. I'm Joe Beninati. Locker, the Caps were thrilled with the way Sunday's game against Carolina turned out. So in this Thompson Creek window of opportunity, I'm going to ask you, how did things develop on the game-winning goal?
It's all about zone entries on the power play, setup, and then execution. And here it is. This is a 20-second clip, just what they did. First of all, it was a 5-on-3 turned into a 5-on-4. They executed about a dozen passes. They're faking. They're moving around. Everyone out there touched the puck at least once. They moved it side to side. Notice the penalty killers have to move from one side to the other. They break it down and then a tic-tac-toe. Carlson, Wilson, Orlov for the game-winning goal. The power play got it done late against Carolina.
Way to go, Dimitri. That was one heck of a celebration. When matching up with Florida, Alex Ovechkin and Tom Wilson have been hard to handle. The pair of them have scored goals in both outings, and they plan to be a major factor once more in FLA.
I think the fact that we're family-owned and operated means all the way down the line that we're going to be here for the future. We're not owned by some corporation that's out of town.
Typically in the automotive business, there's a lot of turnover. I think when you create a family environment, people want to stay and they are proud of the organization.
The family extends right down to the employees, and our family is Mercedes-Benz of Arlington.
For 2 days only, DC will be delicious. Join culinary all-stars Martha Stewart, Carla Hall, and more at the Metro Cooking DC show. This weekend only at the Washington Convention Center. Buy tickets at metrocookingdc.com.
What's better than giving a better phone this holiday season? Oh, I know. Giving a better phone on a better network. How much better? Ranked #1 in network reliability 16 times in a row better. The most awarded for network quality a whopping 27 times by J.D. Power better. Yeah. And Verizon is ranked #1 in customer satisfaction for small business wireless service better. This rounds on me. Holiday better with 5G from America's most reliable network, because everyone deserves better.
Innovation, transformation, IT cadre. When your program is challenging, visualize your success. Your vision, our purpose.
Doug. Superpowers from a spider bite. I could use some help showing the world how Liberty Mutual customizes their car insurance, so they only pay for what they need.
Did it work?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Spider-Man No Way Home in theaters December 17th.
You
This might look like a cliffhanger.
But this is the Nissan sales event ad. There's something to hold on to.
This is the part where I rush to save the day.
Wow, what a ride.
Hurry in and get 0% financing for 36 months on Frontier.
Don't let something great slip away.
NBC Sports Washington, your home of the Washington Capitals.
NBC Sports Washington coverage of Capitals hockey is being brought to you by Geico. Saving you money on car insurance has been in Geico's playbook for 85 years. Visit geico.com today to see all the ways you can save. By Iron Bow. Visit them at ironbow.com. And by your local Washington area Honda dealers. When you want to get more, then it has to be a Honda. Don't settle for less. Visit your local Honda dealer today. Goalies tend to be superstitious creatures of habit, but in two Caps Panthers games, they've shuffled through a strange revolving door. Knocked out, knocked down, asked to leave, and then return. Hopefully a normal night tonight.
Brown's Car Stores makes reserving a new vehicle easy. Whether online, by phone, or in person, you get to reserve your way. Plus, at Brown's, we'll give you even more for your trade. Visit brownscar.com to get started. Buy happy.
What do you want from your sportsbook? The best odds? Daily, personalized promotions? Same-game parlays you can boost for even more? How about a faster app with easier withdrawals and complete security? Sounds like you don't want to just bet. You want to live your bet life. Welcome to PointsBet.
We love our new home. Lots of windows, great light.
But the birds. They're back.
Yes, I hear them.
Uh-oh. Why are these birds so angry?
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
I'm going.
Hurry!
I know. Bundling made easy. Go to geico.com.
With clean, fresh ingredients, Panera's new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread is a mouth-watering explosion of yes. Craft? Yes. Heartiness? Yes. Living life to the flavor fullest? Heck yes. Panera. Live your yes. Now $1 delivery.
Both of these families bought new cars this holiday season. One of them has lower maintenance costs. The other has a bow on it. Had a bow on it. Put your money to better use this holiday at the Volkswagen Sign Then Drive event. Hurry in during the Volkswagen Sign Then Drive event and lease a new 2022 Atlas for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month payment, and 0 due at signing.
Switch to Xfinity now to get fast and reliable internet for only $29.99 a month for 24 months for an epic deal this holiday season. And score 2 times the speed for the same price when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. You'll save hundreds over Verizon. Switch now to Xfinity Internet to power all your devices and get started for just $29.99 a month with free professional installation included. Plus, see how you can get $200 back during our Black Friday sales event. Click, call, or visit a store today.
2 points up for grabs inside of FLA Live Arena where the fans are getting their fill before the NHL festivities. On NBC Sports Washington Unfold. Joe Beninati, Craig Laughlin with you. Here's the goalie matchup.
And it's a fabulous one tonight for the Caps. Ilya Samsonov, his 4th straight game, is 6 of 7, 9-1, 2.27, 918 with 3 whitewashes. For the Florida Panthers, Bobrovsky gets the call. Just 1 regulation loss. He has not lost on home ice. 2.03, 936. Sparkling numbers for both these tenders tonight.
Florida, second best in the Atlantic Division as play begins this Tuesday evening, trailing only Toronto. The Maple Leafs are tied with Ilya Samsonov and the Caps atop of all the NHL at 33 points. Washington ruling the roost in the Metro as we get going tonight. There are 7 other games around the NHL. This Florida team was on the verge of making some history a couple days ago, but they fell to Seattle. They'll share the record with Chicago for most home wins to start a new season. As we are off and running, referees are Brian Pakmara and Kelly Sutherland. Mark Shuchik and Shander Alfonso have the lines. Florida gets to rock the red in its barn tonight. This is the third meeting between these two. A season series that has been split so far. Florida icing 14 seconds in.
Both these teams very similar in what they and how they want to play. Florida has a lot of get up and go, as do the Capitals. The Capitals on the road under Laviolette have been fantastic. Talk about a total team game. They bring it every night when they're away from home for sure.
Washington 5-1-1 in its last 7 away from Capital One Arena. The Caps will be there on Thursday playing host to the Chicago Blackhawks. A backhand chance that floats wide from Ryan Lomberg, 94 in the red. Top of the screen, you're seeing Peter Laviolette's line combinations and deep pairs. There will be no change from the group that bested Carolina a couple days ago. Uyghur taking care of the Capital captain. That's Alex Ovechkin feeding there for Protas. Stick save by Bobrovsky as he shuffles over to get back to the post.
It's an errant clearing pass and a bad giveaway. They're right up there in giveaways and takeaways are this Panther team. That's unfortunate. That would have been a great way to start the game had the Capitals been able to finish on that blatant giveaway.
Alex Ovechkin, an early threat with Alexei Protas, and it's Ovechkin coming in as once more the NHL's first star of the week last week. Dowd sends it around. Top of the screen, you're seeing Andrew Burnett's line combinations and defense pairings. There is a change on the back end for Florida as we see Matt Kirsten for the first time tonight. Dowd gets it past Radko Gudas. Gudas was sandwiched right in front of the Washington bench as we get the whistle.
Yeah, a little change throughout their lineup. Forsling out for the Florida Panthers. He was nicked up last game. Good chance for the Capitals' top trio. I don't mind this matchup. They're going against their so-called fourth line. Burnett elected to start them like that. We'll see if that continues throughout this game. Uyghur, a very good defenseman, usually teamed up with Ekblad. He gets a lot of hits, takes a lot of blocks. He's a good one, but that was a careless mistake that just about cost him.
Driven in here by Lucas Carlson, it winds up out of play. Look out in the spectator seats here at FLA Live Arena. Alex Ovechkin hearing his name called again. Ovechkin jumping onto the ice, the second leading goal scorer, second leading point scorer, second leader in terms of shots overall. As Tom Wilson checks out, Alex is right back to work with Protas and Kuznetsov.
And now he has another matchup going against their third or second line with Lundell, Reinhardt, and Verhaeghe. I don't think the coach...
Ovechkin flying in here, drills it wide of Bobrovsky. Had a really great look there. Missed the target as it's been a stop and start first 2 minutes of play.
I was mentioning that the coach probably will not be tight on matchups or hard on matchups in Brunette, so he's just going to throw out another line. I like the idea of double shifting the big boys right off the get-go. 2 fabulous looks already for Alex Ovechkin.
Who goes back to the bench scolding himself for missing that target. He knows those are the ones he normally buries. Face off at the offensive end. Lars Eller gets the draw. Back towards point position. It skips towards the front of the goal. Played to safety by the Panthers, who like to move it in transition. Lundell getting wide. Lets it fly. An easy stop there for Samsonov. And he'll squeeze.
Yeah, simple off the body and out for Sammy. They have been terrific. The Capitals goalies combined, stopping 92.7% of the shots the last 11 games. Stellar goaltending between Vitek and Sammy. Sammy's sort of taken over the crease, you'd have to say, getting his 4th straight start for the guys in white.
Washington still minus the services of Nick Backstrom, Anthony Mantha, TJ Oshie, Connor Sherry, and Justin Schultz. All of those guys on the injured list. Chopped at, but not kept in by Reinhardt. 5-on-5 play continues. We're just getting going in this third and final meeting between these two. All 3 in the season series played in the month of November alone. Faravari fires off of Bobrovsky, and it's batted out of the air at the last instant by Lucas Carlson. Verhaeghe has good speed down the wing. Closed out well there by McMichael. Getting some support from Wilson as Eller will loop it back into the Florida zone.
That's what's made the Capitals so stifling defensively. Not only one, but two guys in the proximity of the puck. Very good spacing when you're trying to shut down forwards and them joining the rush.
Chip chance here. Moving in swiftly was Malenstein. As the fourth line gets out there, Malenstein with Scarbosa and Leeson. Maxime Mammon at the head of the forecheck for Florida.
Did that click off the crossbar or his catching glove?
Bobrovsky got his hand up and rattled around and out as Cholowski gathers in. Van Riemsdyk for Washington, uncontested until Tippett enters the picture. Just shy of the 4-minute mark, 0-0. Van Riemsdyk, former All-American out of the University of New Hampshire on the clear down. It winds up off of the rink for the whistle.
Caps have got some good opportunities already. Ovechkin a couple of chances. Leeson gets this opportunity going to the net. And it's actually his own player that shoveled it. That was Vatrano on the back check. Leeson didn't even get a piece of it. But the defense comes to the rescue. That would have been up and over the net anyways. It caught a piece of the end of the catching glove of Bobrovsky, making sure it did not drop in.
Beck Malenstein was a physical force in the game. Although he only played 8 minutes against Carolina, he threw 5 hits to be among the Caps' leaders in that regard. Bennett exits the zone for the Panthers with Carlson's assist. Lucas Carlson at the attacking line. Huberdeau next. Had that erased by Jensen. Hard work along the wall. Hathaway comes away with a biscuit. Hathaway's feed right on target, looking for Dowd and/or Hagelin. This dribbles into the corner. Hagelin put the lift check on. Dowd has the puck. Top side, it'll bounce away from Orlov, and he'll retreat through center. Dmitry Orlov lobs it off the boards. Lucas Carlson there up in arms with Dowd. At point position, John Carlson gets involved in that 5-man cycle. They look for Faravari, who hacks it towards the goal. Claimed by Bennett and cleared. On target and on side. Stepping in. Good stop there by Samsonov on Hornquist.
Absolutely no room for Hornquist to put that puck anywhere. Good strength by the goaltender, Sammy. Loved the challenge on that play. It looked offside just a fraction, but Hornquist a good opportunity for the Panthers.
Speaking of offside, John Carlson just a step late there. Offside against the Caps.
And good up by Bennett, indirect. And there's Hornquist coming right into your living room. But look at that textbook goaltending there. Brent Johnson's going to love this. Took away the top, took away the bottom. Nothing for Hornquist to see as far as the netting goes against the Caps netminder.
Hornquist had the lone goal for Florida in its only home ice loss this season to the Seattle Kraken. Came back on Saturday. Panthers were playing a back-to-back after being beaten by Washington in D.C. Lomberg with a backhand stop by Samsonov. The rebound scoots to the corner. Luostarinen there. Luostarinen finagles away from Kuznetsov. Gets bumped by Faravari. Forcefully to the dasher. Lomberg twists it back into the pack. Ovechkin in hot pursuit of Ekblad. It came all the way back to the point, and it's gunned high. Just past the 5-minute mark, 0-0 in Sunrise, Florida. Top of the screen, you see the shots on goal to this point. Lomberg hesitates, puts it up top for a long-range drive, stopped by Samsonov. He made a pad save on the rebound, and he'll melt that next chance as things get a little frisky in front.
And Faravari took exception to that Lomberg post. He's a guy that gets under your skin in a big way. He's sort of their energy plus, you could call it. A guy that's played in the East Coast American League and now in the NHL. Second shift for this trio against the Alex Ovechkin line. And they put some heat on Samsonov, but it's that last little jab by Lomberg who couldn't put it up and over the catching glove, and Faravari to the rescue of the netminder.
Samsonov made 19 stops against Florida in Friday's win at home for Washington. Save counter climbing quickly in this one tonight. Samsonov, Washington first-round draft pick back in the summer of 2015. Now in his 4th pro season in North America. Reinhart tossed from the dot. Lundell will get in there opposite of Lars Eller and win it for Florida. Scooped into the corner. Looking cross rink for Lucas Carlson. The high slot play block. Follow-up chance on a backhand from Montour that just missed. Craig, let's get involved with the game notes tonight that are brought to you by Volkswagen. The remarkable ride of number 8 continues.
Yeah, Alex Ovechkin, most games with a point, time with Connor McDevitt, Troy Terry, Lindholm, and Gensel. Round out our top 5, brought to you by Volkswagen tonight. The impressive run for Alex Ovechkin. He's only missed 4 games, and he has not picked up a point this season.
Capitals come racing back into the offensive end. McMichael drops it there. Bobrovsky will interrupt. Gave it up to Eller, though. McMichael switching the point of attack. On top to the point there for Orlov. Jensen with the screen developing. It hit traffic. McMichael tried to bank it, and he does! Connor McMichael!
A fabulous goal from start to finish. First of all, they sealed the wall. They sealed the dasher. Bobrovsky only had one option, to go towards the hash mark with the puck because he played it behind the net. Then they get in trouble. The Caps keep the heat on. Once doesn't go in, it hits the glove, and next second time's a charm off the left leg of the goaltender Bobrovsky, who doesn't get tight to the post. And McMichael will take it. Good, hard-working goal. But the whole goal stemmed from the forecheck. They took away everything for Bobrovsky. He turned the puck over, and the turnover ends up costing their netminder. It's 1-0 Caps.
McMichael won't mind visiting FLA Live Arena anymore, right? Goals in both visits here, including his first ever NHL marker. He authored that against Spencer Knight. Leeson coming right back in. Score! Malenstein's first in the NHL.
How about that passing play? It looked like Kuzi, Ovi, and Wilson earlier on this season, now playing with Brodus. Another quick strike, this one 11 seconds. There's one pass, there's an indirect, they get a good bounce, the D doesn't hold it. What a play by Leeson coming across to find Malenstein. Instead of just shooting it, look for the open guy. They had numbers back, passing, just killed the Panthers in their own zone in front of the net. The Caps up 2-0.
M&M, McMichael, and Malenstein back-to-back. Locker told you 11 seconds apart. Washington, lightning-quick fashion, putting Joe Thornton and the Panthers in a 2-goal hole.
Imagine a debt-free holiday season. The gifts, the parties, the bills paid. Ah, the joy of cashing in your ride with InRide. There's a fortune sitting in your driveway, whether you own, or lease. And InRide will beat any offer, or give you an extra $500. Go to inride.com for an instant offer.
Ho, ho, ho.
Cases of anxiety in young adults are rising, as experts warn of the effects on well-being caused by the pandemic.
Who's got the best fans?
That's a very good question.
Let's put up a poll.
Come on, England.
Jayo!
With WebEx, the McLaren F1 team and their fans are competing like never before. WebEx, driving hybrid work.
A smoking hot start for the Washington Capitals in Florida this evening. 2-0 leaders as we get you to the BMW ultimate moment.
And it's this play right here. TVR dumps it in. Good forecheck by the fourth line. Leeson Malenstein, his first National Hockey League goal in his 4th game. It's been tough to find the back of the net for Malenstein. His last couple of years, he's been banged up. His high-water mark in junior, though, in 16-7, he had 32 goals in the WHL. So he has a nose to score some goals, and congrats to Malenstein. What a way, a hard-working kid. Congrats on his first NHL.
Playing with the Calgary Hitmen in the WHL. Malenstein from Leeson, McMichael from Jensen. We mentioned in the first visit between these two, November 4th here, McMichael had his first NHL goal. It came against Spencer Knight. Malenstein can always write it in his memoirs and his first game against the two-time Vezina winner. And Riemsdyk cranks this one up, and Bobrovsky kicks that away. Maxime Mammon on the counterattack with Joe Thornton. Cholowski there to envelop Mammon along the backboards. The Caps with the 2 strikes before this game was 6.5 minutes old.
And the 16th time this season that they've scored first. So important. They just can't energize. Any team does scoring first.
Look out on the doorstep. It's a tap in for Thornton.
Right place, right time. Big time bomb from the blue line and Jumbo Joe. And he's got his second goal of the season. And he's got it right back in at 52 seconds after the Caps had that 2-0 lead. The puck just found Joe. I mean, he's sitting in front of the net. Hard shot from Ekblad. All he does is put up all his points on home ice. Another one there. Thornton starts it. Huberdeau will get an assist right out in front to the Ekblad shot. And there he is, trying to be picked up by Leeson. Leeson didn't take away his stick. They get a good bounce into the paint, and it's 2-1.
Top of the screen, you see how many points Joe Thornton has authored in his fabulous career. Now 24 seasons in the NHL. He had a power play goal against Arizona earlier in the year. Gets on the board with his second. And Locker, is it going to be another one of these kinds of games down here?
So. Better not be if you're a Caps fan. I think that's a good shot. It's a good goal. I mean, both these teams won too when you look at offense, so don't be surprised.
Just seems like every time we're in this building, regardless of the year, it's punch, counter punch, right to the finish. Here's another chance. Kuznetsov looking for Ovechkin. He put it off of his boots. Back come the Panthers. It's Bennett rolling. Down the flank with Tippett. Collared there by Jensen. Huberdeau steps in. Put some sauce on that one for Sam Bennett. Bennett flings it at the cage, looking for a redirect. The Capitals have that surrounded, and Protas will go off the wall for a John Carlson clear. Washington, a 2-1 advantage. McMichael and Malenstein just 11 seconds apart. Thornton has responded for Florida. If you're just tuning in with us, you've missed a whole heck of a lot. Towards the cage, Samsonov with a stick save as we near the 9-minute mark of period 1. Dmitry Orlov double-teamed on the breakout. Luostarinen has the turnover. Hathaway there to remedy that situation. Hornquist gets pinched by Jensen. Nick Dowd has some room to operate. Dowd ladles this ahead. Haglin's behind the D on his backhand. And save Bobrovsky.
What an alley-oop. That's a highlight reel pass from Nick Dowd. It alley-ooped it over the D and allowed Hagelin to get a breakaway. That was porous D once again. The Capitals got to keep pushing up the ice in a north-south fashion. Get on their D. They look a little suspect here tonight.
Hathaway maneuvers in and fires. It's broken up. Entering play tonight, Sergei Bobrovsky had the best goals, or should I say save percentage in the first period in all the NHL. He was the toughest guy to beat in the first, both he and Jonathan Quick. Bobrovsky at 96%. Caps have him twice.
What do you want from your sportsbook? The best odds? Same game parlays you can boost for even more? You want to live your bet life.
Locker, I wonder if the folks are betting the over tonight, right?
Yes.
Whenever
6
these
is the number, right?
Together.
6 is the number, yeah. Bet the over.
Halfway home to that number already before this first period is halfway through.
The Caps came in scoring 78, Florida 77. I mean, they're the two of the highest powered teams offensively in the National Hockey League.
Blomberg gets seized along the boards by Van Riemsdyk. We're 5-on-5. Caps goal total, top of the screen. Lucas Carlson fires, deflected, a good save there by Samsonov. He went splits. Van Riemsdyk will scuttle this back onto the Florida side of center. Montour, veteran defender, now in his 7th pro season.
Didn't like how wide open Carlson was. He could have unloaded one too. Instead, he tried to get the high tip. Nice stop by Sammy with that left toe.
John Carlson for Washington, the headman's just out of reach, looking for McMichael. Posted up at center, the Panthers waste no time, putting it back into the Washington zone. Faravari's outlets on the money for Eller. Then Wilson on the drop pass for Ovechkin. Taken away by Mackenzie Weegar on the outlet for Hagee. Cup winner in Tampa, hit the brakes there and lost the puck. Long send out for Ovechkin, still matched up with Weegar.
Man, all kind of action in this one.
Against Florida.
Good to see everybody tonight. Mac Jones, welcome in. ATK, welcome in. Bertie's here, and Katrina's here running the show. Heath, welcome in. Great to see you here as well. And a timeout here. Great to see everybody in here. Great to see y'all in here tonight. Try to get this where I want it. Space Mountain Dave, what's up? Good to see everybody. Ashton, hello. Share out the stream, everybody. I haven't even done that yet. Good to see everybody. Ashton, hello. Got to turn down the volume here. Share. Twitter. Let's share it on Twitter. Yeah, I got them. I haven't had a chance to play a goal thing yet, but I got them. What's up, Paul? Thank you, buddy. I like how you're doing that. Bunch of goals already in this one. 2-1. I like the way the screen looks. I'm happy with that. I think we got a good, clean look here for hockey, which is a good thing. They're at a commercial break. We'll be right back in live here in just a minute.
Enter the promo code and bet $1 to win $100 with an official sports betting partner of the NHL. Get away with our best deals.
Paul, how you doing, buddy?
Getaway sales event. With new cars arriving daily, it's the perfect time to get a Hyundai.
Good to see you in here hanging out.
Zero first payment and zero security deposit. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
2-1 Capitals. Who won the other night between these two? When they played in Washington, who won? I know Bernie knows.
Offensive and in a good way. And a good way that John Carlson's right at the top. Way to go, John. What a great game. The other
Doing well. Doing well.
He picked up 3 points. Adam Fox is the Norris Trophy winner from last year. Kale McCarr, Roman Gossi would love to have that.
What's a little out of focus? Got to be your screen, Bernie. I can see. I'm looking at crystal clear, buddy.
He has 5 multi-point performances. Kierstead dumps it in. Matt Kierstead, 4 seasons at the University.
Action is fast and furious today, that's for sure. Caps 4-3 on Friday. Gotcha. Clearing out. Here come the Panthers.
Mike Scarbosa spins it back on top for Jensen. Cross ring. Orlov fakes the blast. Nick Jensen down the boards. Bumped by Vetrano.
I'm surprised it's not a packed house down there tonight.
Top 2 defenders in plus minus for blue line men.
It's spectacular. Plus 35 coming in. Doesn't get much better than that. It just shows you that they don't score on them 5-on-5 and they're adding on to the equation.
Strange dump in there. That odd bounce did not hurt Bobrovsky and the Panthers. Capitals fueling their jets at center. The counterattack for Bennett was behind him. And it's offside against the Panthers.
Beware of those cross-ice passes there, trying to hook up with Alex Ovechkin.
I enjoy the hockey. It's been fun. It's enjoyable to watch. Quick action, fast. Just got to keep up with all of it. Definitely enjoyable.
Watching McMichael and Malenstein score 11 seconds apart. Not the fastest 2 goals for the Caps this season.
11 seconds apart. Figures I step out for 1 second. We got goals galore.
10 seconds apart.
8:22 left in the first.
Protus gets it back to 92. Working top side there, a dangerous pass. John Carlson maneuvers around Huberdeau. Protus feeds.
Oh!
Fires, blocked there by Tim.
Nice block.
They had the grade 8 setups.
Here comes Florida.
On the go, Bennett. Little give and go saucer pass that'll tumble.
Kicked wide.
Alex Ovechkin on a very deft pass. He's growing each and every game.
Down, working down the wing. Hornquist the other way for Florida. Wiped out there by Hathaway. Van Riemsdyk picked up an assist on the Malenstein goal. 2-1 for Washington.
Washington coming back down. Glove save.
He'll hang on.
Oh, they started to have a fight there, then they broke it up. What's up, Brad? I'm not sure. I just jumped in.
Same way every game. The one thing about consistency, it's a hard thing, but these they play it to a T. Hornquist has had a fabulous career winning those cups in Pittsburgh. Hathaway, a find in a big way when they got him to come over from the Calgary Flames.
Peter Laviolette knows Hornquist from their days together in Nashville. Nashville, Pittsburgh, and now Florida, the third different team with which Hornquist has worked. All of his goals this season, Locker Hornquist, all of them at home, all of them in the opening period. You see his numbers against Washington posted at the top of the screen. Van Riemsdyk flings it at the cage, batted away by Bobrovsky. Radko Gudas is a former Cap. He'll launch it on down. Van Riemsdyk has enough skating legs to get there ahead of Reinhart.
Radko Gudas is something they haven't had in Florida in a couple of years, and he's been a nice fit for their blue line. Has had a little bit of grit, and that they needed, I think, because of their high skill level.
Second in the league in hits. Only Anaheim's Nick Delorier with more than this guy, who gets bumped by by McMichael. Just a shade less than 7 minutes to operate in the first. Kierstead swings it in. Samsonov will leave it for Jensen. Nick Jensen's headman pass on through Wilson. Vetrano looping back into his own zone. Sends a tape-to-tape for Thornton. Thornton has the lone goal for Florida to this point in the contest. Jumbo Joe gathers in. Looks for Mammon. Maxime Mammon had no running room. Lucas Carlson to play for Florida. And the game's first penalty comes here.
It'll be a high sticking call. And it looks like the Caps will go to the power play. Toronto
Caps are going to the power play, everybody.
They can get their 2-goal lead back with a strike on the power play. Here comes the call to center ice. And it's a high sticking call.
High sticking Florida.
Go to the power play. The first extra man attack here in this first period. Hathaway up high.
What's up, Hatbox Ghost?
Going for a lift check. Missed Hathaway's stick.
Vetrano on the high sticking. 2 minutes.
Capitals were
2
1
minutes.
for 5 on the man advantage in Sunday's win at Carolina. The game winner from Dmitry Orlov. These power play numbers powered by Hydro tonight. Mackenzie Weegar scoops it back into Samsonov's neighborhood. Florida at home.
3 weeks on the rise, 16.7,
All right.
17.9 to close to
Back and forth. Of course, the goals happen while I'm not in here.
Continue, especially away from home.
Alex Ovechkin a chance to tie NHL history this trip.
5 minutes.
In terms of power play tallies all time. They get
Power play, minute 30 left. Minute 30.
Kuznetsov wanders along the boards. Protas flashing open. Wilson's the interior man. John Carlson elevates it for Kuznetsov. Play it right back to 74. Ovechkin lets this one go, deflected wide. Protas rebounded. Kuznetsov for Carlson. Kuznetsov steps in, fires, flag down.
Save. Glove save and a beauty there. I'm doing good, ATK. 1 minute, 6 seconds left in the power play.
Trying to not allow him to get his glove in the crux next to the shoulder.
Yep, Notre Dame lost Brian Kelly. I saw that.
Up and down, that was the best chance. It ricocheted off the defenseman and flag, not to the net. Here's the chance by Kuznetsov, and that is a grade A chance. They broke down the penalty killers.
Yeah, well, I figured, Paul.
Off the win of the draw, John Carlson goes right back to Kuznetsov.
Okay.
He'll elevate it.
Shotgun! Boom! No, it's off
the
wide.
As well as Wilson.
Hey, Ollie, what's up, buddy?
Carlson around the horn, Kuznetsov. 50 seconds in the man advantage. Stuff attempt, Protas inside. And cleared.
Cleared.
A little bit more than 5 minutes separating us from intermission live.
40 seconds. 40 seconds
like the execution.
left in the power play.
To get it in front, it looked like he had daylight. Just rolled off the tip of his blade. Unlucky for the youngster.
Vetrano another 28 seconds in the sin bin. Loose puck. Belongs to Florida. Ekblad and Lundell galloping out of the zone.
Here comes Florida, short-handed, wide.
Howitzer that rang high off the glass.
Thank you, Hatbox. Appreciate you, Jerry.
Through center, didn't get very far.
That's cleared. That's going to kill off the power play. 4:20 left in the period. 4:20.
Just shaved that a little too high for the Panthers.
Florida survives the initial power play. They dump it down here for icing now. As we're
icing
back to
call.
5-on-5.
A couple of opportunities, and a couple of good ones. Here's the Capitals in the neutral zone, and this leads to a Florida attack. And they go wide. Nice play by Lundell, getting to the inside.
Share it out, everybody.
Here's Ekblad, always up in the
A little bit of high action octane already tonight.
Plus 16, leads him in ice over 25 minutes. And his goals have all come on home ice. Watch out for number 5.
Okay, there you are.
Down Hathaway out there now for Washington. The healthy scratches this evening. Matt Irwin on D. Daniel Sprong up front. As Garnett will dig in. Opposite of 25.
4 minutes, 17 seconds left.
Bennett did not play in the first meeting against Washington in this barn. Hasn't he been good for FLA since the trade, though? 27 points in 33 games as a Panther.
I really like him. I liked him especially last year in the playoffs.
Florida's still on the attack now. Full strength, 4 minutes, 4 minutes.
Goes to the hard areas, and obviously he's got the God-given talent that he can bring to the table.
Florida eliminated by eventual Stanley Cup champion Tampa in 6 in the first round of what was a wonderful series. Montour through center. Drills it in. Jensen.
It's up against the board.
He was in the way.
63 seconds, they scored all 3. Are you kidding me?
Dowd there to muddy the water up.
ATK won his junior high game. That's awesome.
Swivels and finds Jensen. Sprinting through center with 3.5 to go in the first. This is icing against Washington.
Icing again. All I've seen is a bunch of icing since I've got here.
Took 9 straight strides. I thought he was at center ice and flipped it in. The linesman looked at the other linesman. They elected to call it an icing. So the faceoff will come down for Alex Ovechkin in the Caps.
Bertie, who's in the net? Answer Gene's question for me. What's up, Gene?
Has scored 43 times. Had the hat trick against the Panthers the day after Thanksgiving in D.C. Weegar for Ekblad through the screen, deflected wide to Samsonov. Hathaway. Bothered by
it's a physical game tonight, that's for sure.
Follow-up chance was denied as well.
Double shots denied.
Ekblad fires.
Out in front.
Again, standing tall.
Oh.
In the crease. Mackenzie Weegar filters.
Thank you, Bernie.
Pass intended for Reinhardt that was snared by Jensen. 5-on-5 play continues. 2:50 to go in the first. Washington had the first 2 of the game. Thanks to
under 3 minutes. Under 3 minutes.
Responded for Florida.
That's been a real difference to me in Samsonov's game. I mean, those 10-bell saves are game savers at critical junctions of the game. He's coming up with some spectacular stops for the Caps this recent.
Mammon on the go. Beautiful push-through move there, and he scaled it high. Rough housing with John Carlson. We hear a whistle.
What's the whistle?
The stoppage in play with 2:24 to go in the first. Washington on the lead and on the road.
2:24 with the stoppage in play. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're here tonight, hanging out, having a little bit of hockey time with us. We appreciate you being in the house. Let me do my proper hellos, as it's a right way to do it. Don't want to hit the goal. What did I do? I moved stuff around. Where did my goal go? Interesting. All right. Interesting. So I'm going to use, first thing I'm going to do is grab my glasses so I can see a little bit better, as Katrina does things to the computer you can't see. So let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Preston must have moved something on here. So I'm going to use, I'm going to go grab this football one. So hang tight with me for a second, everybody, because I know it says football up there. I get you. So I need to fix this. So I need to make a copy of this one and bring it down and put it down here by hockey. And then we'll take the football off of there. Welcome in, everybody. I'm actually here with Mike and Simone. I can't move the camera too much, unfortunately. Chomps and Sunshine are in the house with me today, watching as we call a little goal. We call a little hockey here. You want to say hi, Simone?
Hi.
Simone says hi. And don't make her mad, because she can moderate from 3 feet away.
That's right.
There you go. You can't hand pass as a goalie. I don't think you can. Zenful, welcome in. So everybody say hi to Simone. I don't know where Chomps is. But Sunshine is here in the house. 2:24 on the clock. We'll pull back up the screen here and get rolling again.
late in the first.
You'll see everything's like 30 seconds behind. It's a lot to take in, but it's a lot going on while we're doing this. Here's Paul Engel saying hi to Sunshine.
The Flames have a couple and 9 teams stuck with one.
Sunshine says hi, Paul.
Pop throughout their lineup.
Players, there you go. Bernie answering the question for you.
Unfold in this 2-1 contest.
Dump back down into Capitals end.
Florida, the most home ice victories of any squad in the NHL.
Awesome.
Lucas Carlson advancing the puck right into a
puck down in Florida's end now. Now going back the other way.
On the go through center. Maxime Mamet cut off by Van Riemsdyk.
Katrina says hi, Sunshine.
62 in the red has been eager to get up into the rush a lot tonight.
That's really been his game since he came into the National Hockey League, and that's why he re-upped for 3 years in Florida.
Yeah, move it quick.
They like that side of his hockey game. Joining the attack.
Was this game really physical the other night, Bernie? Because so far what I'm seeing is heavy physicality.
Dennis Cholowski playing his 4th game with the Capitals this season.
Looking more
hit that subscribe if you're new tonight. Help us out.
And his first pass out of the zone, simplifying his play in his own zone.
This is chopped.
What's up, Casey? Casey says to Sunshine, hey, great seeing you. Hope your honeymoon was epic.
It was. It was awesome.
She says it was awesome. She had a good time. That's good to hear. ATK saying hello. A lot of friends saying hello.
Hey there.
Aston Hershey, they don't put up a huge amount of numbers, although Scarbosa.
128 left in the period. 128.
Scarbosa's been connected to 6 different NHL franchises. He scored a couple of goals with Florida back in 2016-17. Here he wins the draw for Washington. Just about 80 seconds to go in the period. Malenstein for Leeson. Leeson after
now kicked out again. They're just going back and forth now.
Center. Gudis checking over the shoulder as he was rattled.
Oh.
Stoppage in play here with 1:09 to go.
1:09 left in the first period. We'll get ready for first intermission.
Czech-born players looks right up there. He's like a Roman Polak. He's the only guy among players born in that country that have more hits and Gudis, and that's what he brings to the table every night.
5 more.
Face-off coming in neutral ice.
Another guy who wasn't in the lineup for Florida against the Caps back on November 4th. So this is the 3rd and final meeting between these two. Florida.
Good luck, Zenful.
OT win in the first one. Ovechkin, we touched on that hat trick the day after Thanksgiving in the Washington 4-3 victory. After tonight, they will not see each other again in this 21-22 season. Bobrovsky leaves it.
Shot wide, a goal, kicked out.
Greeted there by Malenstein.
Under a minute.
Minute of the first period. Through center, all the way to Samsonov. Should the
Kick back around.
Score in this final minute? Free 6-piece McNugget with a minimum $1 purchase. And the Caps to convert in that last regulation minute. Available only on the McDonald's app the next day.
Oh, well. Guess I'm not getting free McNuggets.
30 seconds to go. The linesmen confer and say icing against Florida.
This is a good opportunity, Joe. Gudis has been out there for a long time, as has Hornquist in his line. The Caps will be able to throw over some fresh guys. This is a critical juncture for the Caps to get another opportunity.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Lundell ready to take this draw.
Kicked out by Florida. Coming back the other way.
On the job there, Jensen with Orlov and 18 seconds to play.
This could kill down the period. 16
Jensen
seconds.
With his head up, marching through
Space
center.
Mountain Dave says hello.
Off the zigzag. He encounters Verhage there and clears in.
They're clearing it out. 6
to go in
seconds.
the frame. That's going to do it for the opening 20 inside of FLA.
All right, that's the end of the first.
Capitals trying to
We're going to introduce you and say thank you. We can say thank you to our good friends with Clean Look while they're actually in the building, which is something we've never done before. Let's bring up the intermission.
That they have 3 points together. Well done.
There we go. First intermission lined up there. We'll be right back here for intermission in just a couple minutes. Say hello to these people. We'll be right back.
Just a little bit of pixie dust.
Just a little bit of pixie dust is all you need when working with Christina Whitman, realtor of choice for the Disney Chaotic Clubhouse. From making magic as a cast member to spreading magic as a top realtor for Century 21, she'll help you put that gold Century 21 sold sign on your property for sure. Central Florida's finest, Christina Whitman, 407-789-5334. Tell her that Pete McDevitt sent you. If you're looking for that spotless clean on your property, well, you need Clean Look on your property. Manchester, New Hampshire, everything fulfilling up in the New England area. www.clean-look.com, 603-669-1088. Mickey's got the broom out, giving the thumbs up. 55 plus years and 3 generations of service. Can't be wrong. If you want your property looking clean, you need Clean Look on your property.
Caps rookie.
Intermission, everybody. Intermission.
A veteran-laden team. It didn't look like any rookie was going to play to start this season other than FLAvsWAS. And it's just spectacular right now what they've all been able to do to contribute. Last game, it's Protas getting his first ever. So, and a beautiful play on that goal by Mallenstein by Brett Leeson as well. Great heads-up play.
We're talking about Beck Mallenstein. He is standing by now in Florida at FLAvs Arena. And Beck, take us through your first career NHL goal and what the feeling is like.
I mean, it was great. I just got onto the ice, and great play by Lease. It was, very fortunate to be able to step on and have something like that happen that quickly. So happy it's out of the way, but get to move forward now.
Yeah, a whole 7 games into your NHL career. When we look at this, though, it's such a tough year for you last year not being able to play. What does it mean to you to be able to get back in the National Hockey League, to be able to contribute every single night that you've been in the lineup now for the Capitals? What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I think it's a huge testament to my support system back home, all the people that I was able to do all that rehab with for a long time. I had a lot of people looking out for me, and I'm just really happy, really fortunate to be back here contributing.
You're now the 7th Capitals rookie to have his first NHL career goal this season. Congratulations, Beck. Go get back there and finish this one out.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
And it's time now for us to take a look at those goals in the first period in our Geico highlights. And here was a beauty from the Washington Capitals. Orlov gets it over to Nick Jensen. Jensen gets it net front. McMichael was working there, and then this is all him working behind the net, Allen, and then getting it off the ball.
And it was him on the original forecheck behind the net, too, that they forced the puck around the wall. It goes D to D and behind it to the traffic way. Great heads-up play by the kid.
Yeah, and it just kept going. TVR gets it up ice to Brett Leeson. You mentioned we were just talking about Brett about this goal with Beck, and here he is, first NHL career goal.
Yeah, fortunate bounce off the TVR dump it, but he's got the 3 young guys going in there full speed, and excellent heads-up play by Brett Leeson to get the wide-open goal to Mallenstein.
Yeah, that rookie line really working well for the Capitals. They put up the first 2, and then the Panthers' response starts and ends with Thornton, who gets in front of the net from Ekblad's shot and makes it 2-1.
Man, I could have used a few of those in my career. That was just too easy. But notice how the Panthers started crashing the crease with multiple bodies, just firing the shot, not to score from the point, but to get into the clutter, and then they have bodies there. Great goal by Joe Thornton.
They had quite a few opportunities. Could have been more than one. Ilya Samsonov looking strong in this first period. But we looked at all of the goals from that first 20. We're going to take a closer look at Connor McMichael's first goal that got all of the scoring going. That's coming up next.
Hi everyone, this is Jeff from Diz Our Dream. I just wanted to give you a quick programming update. We go live from the parks Thursday evenings at 5 p.m. Eastern with a show we call Dreaming with Our Pals. We usually have some friends with us, and it's usually a lot of fun. We also go live Saturday and Sunday morning from either a park or a resort, where we will show you around and have some fun and just giggle a little bit. So come join in and have some fun.
In a world with so many choices, only one YouTube channel stands out from them all. Sean Urban. Become part of this growing community to find all your Disney news, sports talk, discover new food and drinks, and go on epic adventures across the globe. Never miss out on a family fun stream with engaging people, in-chat games, and fantastic locations to see. Don't miss out.
Hi, Glenn. I'm Finnegan.
That was Maeve.
I'm Riley.
I'm Riley.
I'm Gina.
And I'm Dylan. Together, the seven of us are the Tropical Nerds, coming to you from just 5 miles north of Cinderella's Castle. Join our large family with young kids in the most magical place on Earth. We know a lot about theme parks because we live here and because we helped build some of the technology that they use. See you real soon.
Greetings all, my name is Dan Wynn and I'm the founder and creator of a Facebook group known as Disney Worlders, and of course we are all about Walt Disney World. We have themed days as in Magic Kingdom Monday, Epcot Tuesday, and at the end of the week, Pardon Our Dust Sunday, where we post all the construction news from all over the world. We also have a new page called The Backside of Disney, where Disney Worlders is the magic side, Backside of Disney is the reality side. So come by and check us out. Thank you.
Hello, this is Josh.
And I am Amy, and we are from Central Florida Novelty and Gifts. We are a family-owned small shop. We are an authorized Loungefly retailer.
Please check out our website as we carry Loungefly, Funko Pops, Tervis, Danielle Nicole, and Fig Pins. We take pride in providing great customer service as our customers are our #1 priority. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook for up-to-date product information and new releases.
All right, guys, so we're hanging out here, and we'll say hi real quick while we're here. Mike and Simone are here. That's the perfect look for you. That is a perfect look for him. We don't have to look at your head.
Oh, I like that. I got a Pete head, and I got this. I got the shield.
So Chops and Simone in here. Clean Look Cleaning Services. I can take that down for a second. I think you're good. Clean Look Cleaning Services in-house with us. Huge supporter to our community and to our channel. Simone and Mike are both help moderate our channel and all. Simone is a Bruins fan, and Mike is a Ducks fan.
Yes.
Yeah, him and Flipper both. So you guys are on your way back from your honeymoon.
Yes.
From Disney. They stopped in to drop off some stuff, say hello to us real quick, and we just wanted to let them say hello. We're so grateful. How about I get some thumbs up in the chat for all the support that Mike and Simone give to our channel and so many others around the community. I would love it. Look, the chat's lighting up. Everybody's saying hi to you.
For Pete. Pete is lovable. Always love Pete. We got to see him twice, guys. This guy is amazing on and off screen.
Pete, take the well, I'm not worried about me. Katrina.
Hi, Katrina. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you, hon.
Hey, there's Crystal Palace saying hello to you as well.
Crystal Palace. How you doing, hon?
Thank you, guys.
Mickey, thumbs up.
There you go. Thumbs up in the chat. We appreciate you guys. So
love it.
We're just hanging out here with them for a few minutes, saying hello. When we come back, second period will be getting ready to kick off. Josh, take Mike Hurst Shield T-shirt. What's your wrestling friend? Oh, okay. Well, no, he's all about Captain America, Bernie. I can tell you about that. Is Penguins Master in here? Hey, Penguins Master. Great to see you guys as well. We're going to do the Penguins tomorrow night. They're going out west somewhere. It's a 10 o'clock game. That's all I know.
So, Pete, this is what they can see us here?
Yeah.
So I can actually show them my underwear for
no.
Captain America?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just checking.
No. Billy, hello. Billy saying hello to you guys.
Hello, Billy. How you doing, my friend? Thank you for coming onto the stream and checking it out.
So we got second period coming up here in just a few minutes. Just one. I know you couldn't resist, Bernie. I get you. So,
Paul, good to see Paul.
Edmonton tomorrow. Thank you, Penguins Master. That's who we're doing. Edmonton and the Penguins tomorrow at 10 o'clock on the channel. So Paul's dropping the list of all the upcoming streams. We appreciate that. You can help us tonight by sharing everything out. Anything else you guys want to throw out there before we get ready to go back to?
She got to go on Rise of the Resistance.
Nice. Did you like it?
Pete, the head was bouncing all over the place.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was blast.
It was a good time.
No, it was a good time, guys. And it's a good time seeing Pete on our way down here and on our way back. He allowed us to come see him, check out his studio. Beautiful. Darth Vader's bathroom, definitely.
We appreciate and thank you, all the time for all your support. Couldn't do it without you. So we did do a commercial while Simone was here. So that was kind of cool.
Oh, that is awesome, guys.
So,
thank you for all your support and watching this, guys, and the wedding and everything, guys.
There's Disney Worlders Dan saying hello to you.
Oh, hello, Disney World Dan.
Yep.
Thank you for popping in.
Yeah, buddy. We
Love
appreciate
all
it.
you guys, sports
Absolutely.
fans and Disney fans.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to get ready to kick off period 2. When we come back, we're going to bring up back to the hockey. Ollie's saying hello.
Hello, Ollie.
So let me get this thing back set where we want it. Let me get hockey back up rolling here. And we'll go back out there so I can say goodbye to everybody. Guys, I'm going to take the first intermission sign down. Carrie Allen saying hello, Chops and Sunshine.
Hello.
New York guy, big Sabres fan, he says. So I'm going to take the intermission down right now and just let it be up there so that we can roll back in. I'm going to go out and say goodbye to them.
Yep.
When we come back, we'll be kicking it off for the balance of intermission. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Share it out.
Supercharged, but your mind is super calm. It feels like 2020 vision for your whole being. And we'll chase this feeling until we can feel it one more time. Feel the hydro high.
Whether buying your first home, refinancing, or renovating, McLean Mortgage understands that financing a home is a significant part of your life. We stand ready to help guide you smoothly along the exciting journey of home ownership. McLean Mortgage, your journey home begins here.
Wherever your journey takes you this winter, get away with our best deals of the season. Right now, get huge savings on the entire lineup of award-winning Hyundai vehicles at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With new cars arriving just in time for the holidays, it's the perfect time to get a Hyundai. Sign and drive today with 0 down payment, 0 first payment, and 0 security deposit. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Coming down the middle, trying to inside out. Now the city did, and he scores! What a play by T. J. Oshie. Till they score! Don Carlson, he scores his 10th goal of the season.
Wilson closing in to the backhand. He scores!
Our NBC Sports Washington coverage of Capitals hockey tonight is being brought to you by Toyota. It's time to go Toyota with legendary safety and reliability. Toyota, let's go places. By MGM National Harbor. Monumental happens here at MGM National Harbor. And brought to you by Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
Welcome back. Let's take one more look at those accurate game stats. Pretty even in that first period. Both teams trading chances. The Capitals have a 2-1 lead at the end of one. Now let's take a look at our live lines with odds powered by WASvsFLA. The Capitals with that 1-goal lead. Let's take a look at their win probability at the end of one. 60% there, Alan. What are the Capitals going to do here in the second period?
I thought this was an Angel segment. Why are you coming to me?
You thought it was all me talking, huh?
I did. You know what? The Capitals just have to find a way to suppress the shot to the front of the net, make sure they're clearing it out.
The Capitals looking to hold strong in the second period. We'll get you back to Joe Beninati and Craig Block.
At the big screen stores, save big during Cyber Week. 2 Samsung 4K TVs, a huge 82-inch and a 65-inch. 2 for $1, just $14.99. Whoa! Only at the big screen store.
Imagine a debt-free holiday season. The gifts, the parties, the bills paid. Ah, the joy of cashing in your ride with InRide. There's a fortune sitting in your driveway, whether you own, or lease. And InRide will beat any offer, or give you an extra $500. Go to inride.com for an instant offer.
Ho, ho, ho. What do you want from your sportsbook? The best odds? Daily, personalized promotions? Same game parlays you can boost for even more? How about a faster app with easier withdrawals and complete security? Sounds like you don't want to just bet. You want to live your Bet life. Welcome to PointsBet.
At MedStar Health, we're always prepared for what if. Like, what if you need to make a doctor's appointment, but need to see the final minutes of the game? We're here for you with convenient online scheduling at your fingertips. Or what if a mega fan is on injured reserve? We're around the corner with the region's largest urgent care and sports medicine networks. With easy access to the same high-quality care that the Capitals trust, you're always ready for what if. MedStar Health is how we treat people.
All right, here we go. Miller in motion. Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be burping the baby.
That's a great moment right there.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Oh, wait a minute. Harris is off to the races.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Touchdown!
But we can all use more ways to save.
Are you kidding me? That's got to be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
The Big Screen Store is your headquarters for motion furniture featuring power headrests, power recline, USB ports, lighting and accessories, power lumbar, plus an incredible selection in stock now for immediate delivery. The Big Screen Store.
It's a celebration in the DC Nation. Time to feel the vibe and take the party outside. We're celebrating a new day, doing it the DC way. Join the celebration in our DC Nation. Celebrate with DC-themed scratchers from the DC Lottery. There's nearly $2 million in total cash prizes.
Both of these families bought new cars this holiday season. One of them has lower maintenance costs. The other has a bow on it. Had a bow on it. Put your money to better use this holiday at the Volkswagen Sign Then Drive event. Hurry in during the Volkswagen Sign Then Drive event and lease the new 2022 Atlas for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month payment, and 0 due at signing.
NBC Sports Washington, your home of the Washington Capitals.
All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the National Hockey League is prohibited. This NBC Sports Washington coverage of Capitals hockey is being brought to you by Jiffy Lube Service Centers. Keep your car road ready and visit JiffyLubeDC.com for locations. By Nissan. It's the Nissan year-end sales event. Don't let something great slip away. Shop NissanUSA.com. And by IT Cadre. Innovation, transformation. IT Cadre, your vision, our purpose. Washington Capitals with the first goal in 9 of the last 12 games they've played in. Tonight they got the first 2. It's a 2-1 lead after 20. Folks, that time of the year, holiday packs are now available. Get 2 tickets to 2 games, plus an Alex Ovechkin nesting doll. For more info on how to get your holiday pack, visit washcaps.com/holiday pack. 1/3 of the way through regulation. Joe Beninati, Craig Laughlin with you from our NBC Sports Washington studios. Shout out and thanks to all the men and women on the tech level. Connor McMichael got the scoring started for DC. 11 seconds later, Malenstein with his first NHL marker made a 2-zip for the guests. But the locals with a strike from Joe Thornton, compliments of Ekblad and Huberdeau, making it 2-1 after 1.
A good discussion there at the start of this period between Ovechkin and Hornquist. They've locked horns many a time. I'm sure that goes back to the Pittsburgh Penguins days, or Ovi and Hornquist. They had a little chat before the puck was dropped.
Seattle destroyed Florida in face-offs in the win Saturday in this building, the first loss of the season for the Panthers at home. First period tonight, face-offs were 50-50.
Not a surprise, they lose a ton. They're last place in the National Hockey League when it comes to effectiveness at the dot.
Mackenzie Weegar, Saucers one ahead for Hornquist. He's locked up immediately with FLAvsWAS. John Carlson guns it around the corner curve. Weegar stepping to it. Weegar centering pass to the doorstep looking to Low Starinen. That didn't find a home. Samsonov lost his goalie stick. Playing without it. His stick's in the corner about 30 feet to his right. Protas on a cutback move. Uyghur straightened him up.
That's a good hit by Uyghur, staying with the big fella Protas, making sure he couldn't get that puck and get to the middle.
Sergei Bobrovsky at that end of the rink for Florida. Backed up by Spencer Knight. Vitek Vanacek, second chair to Ilya Samsonov. Perhaps a Vanacek sighting when the Caps come home to square off with Chicago coming up on Thursday. That's the start of a 4-game homestand for the Capitals. Orlov from the angle. Beautiful toe drag move on the backhand that was blocked.
No one's helped Sammy at the other end get his stick yet either. Not sure why you're allowed when the goalie loses his stick to help him out to get his stick. Notice it's way in the right corner there, right next to the referee.
Launched back through center. Huberdeau took a hand pass there. There's a whistle against Florida. On the Toyota Star Trek locker, 7 first-timers on the score sheet.
Way to go. First career goal.
Thank you, Space Mountain Dave.
Here early on, Ferravari,
Thank you. Appreciate you, buddy.
Michael, Garrett Elon.
Hey, Sam.
Alexi Protas on Sunday against Carolina. Bank shot in front of the net. And then tonight, way to go, Beck Mellenstein.
Bennett maneuvers through center, and at the line, the Panthers are in early and offside.
All right, there we go. Hey, Sam, good to see you. Thank you again, Dave. Appreciate you, buddy.
Tom, I'm sure there's some chit-chat going on there. Gordon didn't say a word. Huberdeau, a little bit of a smile. Tom's still not up yet. Sort of got caught at the blue line trying to hold himself up, and they're smiling now. Here's the play along the wall, and he gets his left leg up on the boards. Huberdeau sort of says, I'm not going to help you, and sort of knocks him down.
He looked like a ballet dancer there, limbering up.
Huh?
That's from his boxing he does.
Snapshot here from Wilson right to the breadbasket of Bobrovsky.
You had your picture taken with him. That's pretty cool.
Still minus Alexander Barkov, missing his 6th game. Barkov, who had a couple of goals against the Caps back on November 4th here.
He's getting closer. I mean, he's been skating a little bit. That knee is banged up in a big way. They're going to take their time in getting him back, but I think it's probably within the next 14 days. Barkov, their captain, will be back.
Youngster Mason Marchman is missing his 10th game as this face-off win is controlled by Matt Kierstead, 23-year-old Minnesota native in the lineup tonight. Verhaeghe, nice look.
Oh!
Short pass came right on through.
Goal is knocked off. Life's good when Chops and Sunshine stop by, drop off some cupcakes and candy from Disney, and then what do I get? But a whole bag of Donna Jaworski cookies. That's a good life. Life is good. What's up, Hitchhiking Modes? Gotta love it when you get a delivery of Donna Jaworski cookies. What's up, Dave? Adventures by D in here, everybody.
Hitting Bennett at the far post.
Huberdeau has a helper already tonight.
These are good-looking cookies, too. That's an awesome cookie.
A lot of categories. Last year he led them with 61 points.
2-1 for Washington. Early stages of period 2. Ilya Samsonov looking to his right. 14 saves for the big fella in the first period for Washington. Cholowski has it. Off the glass and out. On the run through center where Wilson will drive it in.
I want to see some goals tonight.
Fencing with Lars Eller.
Ask your mother if she wants one of these cookies.
McMichael plays it back. Van Riemsdyk for Cholowski. That was headed wide. Bobrovsky took it off the blocker as Bennett skips through center. On the back check, Tom Wilson for Washington failed to clear on the first try. 2.5 minutes into period 2.
Yeah, Bernie, these are pretty good.
Cholowski hounded by Huberdeau. Van Riemsdyk getting help from Wilson through center.
Show Mom these. See if she wants one of
As
these.
it's scaled in,
Those are good.
Wilson has some running room. Centering pass. McMichael had his stick tied up. Reinhardt leads it through center. On the go, Lundell swooping in against Jensen. Nick took a good angle to silence that rush. Maxime Mammon tried to play it to the point. Leeson there for Washington. Off the boards and out.
Mammon's not looked bad here in the first period plus. He's had the puck a ton for the Panthers.
Locker, thinking back to those first period goal scorers, you do the math.
43 for McMichael and Mellenstein, 42 to Jumbo Joe. And why not? He moved past Recchi with his goal. and it's his anniversary of sorts, November 30th, 05. He was dealt in a 4-player trade. Sturm, Wayne Primo, and Brad Stewart for Jumbo Joe heading to San Jose.
Top 13 all-time in points. Big number 19 excused from the dot. Florida, the fourth different team with which he's worked, as Scarbosa gets the draw for the Capitals. Jensen skies this to center. Gudis didn't field it cleanly. Leeson's pass intended for Mallenstein never arrives. Back come the Panthers in transition.
Oh, dumping it down into Capitals end.
Dimitri crunched him in the corner. Leeson for Washington. Wing to wing, picking up Orlov through center. Dimitri steps to his backhand. Good defense. Panthers getting right back in the hole there as Thornton swings it out wide for the dump in.
Oh, nice hit.
Vetrano forced off the line, measured by Faravari. Approaching the 4-minute mark of period 2, Ekblad, former number 1 overall pick, plays it to Lundell. It skips right to the
Let's go
John
Panthers chant going on.
Protas funnels it back to center. Shots on goal at the top of the screen, still Florida's favor. Digging forward along the boards. Reinhardt closed out by Carlson. Mammon sidestepping Protas. 5 and 6 players in that scrum.
Almost 15 minutes left, just about 15, a little over.
It back through neutral.
15 and a half.
Move with momentum. Ovechkin toe drag, forehand.
Oh!
Bobrovsky.
What a highlight.
Just missed.
Ovechkin knife up on his toes, beat the D, just couldn't get it past the pad of Bobrovsky at the end.
3-on-3 the other way. Ovechkin gets back there defensively. Hornquist kicks it south of the goal line. Van Riemsdyk pirouettes away from the pressure. Looking for Cholowski's help. Montour takes the boards away. Montour looking to stuff now.
Out in front.
Van Riemsdyk was on patrol, and Trevor gets it out for Washington.
Panthers still have control.
Just now past the 5-minute mark in the second, 2-1 DC. Samsonov waiting for it to get into the trapezoid, moves the puck for Van Riemsdyk.
Adjustments have been made, much less room here in the second period, respectively for both clubs, tightening up defensively between the Blues and in their zone very effectively.
Hagelin working against Montour at point position. This one's flung to the goal. Bobrovsky had company there at the top of the paint. Lou Osterinen, Finnish born center, plays it out wide. He's got 6 goals this season. 3 of them are game winners, including the one in OT against Washington here in early November.
Back and forth action, back and forth right
Jensen
now.
off the dasher. Ekblad held it in there for a moment. Dowd rumbling through center. Dowd getting to the wide side on Rieger, who made the defensive stop. Verhage did not flush it. Ekblad will get it.
Here come the Panthers again.
Ekblad fakes. Looking for some reinforcements. Swiveling in there against Jensen, who played him well.
Jensen didn't buy any of that shimmy and shake by Ekblad. He tried to fake, he tried to pivot, he tried to hit the late guy, and Jensen casually took him totally out of the play.
Even in full strength, a Washington team that's been among the NHL leaders in terms of 5-on-5 goals all season long. To the outside, it's Bennett. Wilson right there to challenge him. Orlov took a crunch. Plays it along the boards for Eller. Well out wide to Wilson. Knifing into the zone with Eller. Eller to his back.
Oh! There it is! Capitals on the board right there. Wow!
Earlier today at the pregame
Sweet move for the Cats.
Wilson to
Wow.
Eller, and look at the power around a very talented defenseman. Ekblad plays him poorly. He gets a
That's
step,
cool, Carey.
and then past the left toe of Bobrovsky. That is a power forward goal, all because the Caps attacked with speed. A wonderful pass to get a step on Ekblad, laid out there by Tom Wilson.
Icing against Florida. Top of the screen, you see where Eller is chasing down Mikkel Bodner for most points by a Danish-born player in NHL history. Eller's second goal of the season. The earlier one was a game winner in Detroit.
Yeah, the Tiger. That was a Tiger play. Going hard around their defenseman. Looked like
protocol. Stuck in Anaheim. I guess there are worse places you could be stuck.
He didn't enjoy being in the hotel. He said that was unhealthy being in there that long.
Tippett throws the counter hit there. Sends FLAvsWAS flying. Owen Tippett. Down low for Vetrano. Thornton is camped out in front of the cage for the Panthers. Uyghur hits the brakes to get away from Protas. Towards the goal, that'll be wide of Samsonov. The Caps have their 2-goal lead back. Tallies from McMichael and Malenstein in the first. Eller here in the second. Ovechkin snaps that pass on through. Protas chasing after Bobrovsky. Ekblad bumps it ahead for Reinhart. Full throttle through center. Out wide to Maxime Mammon. Double teamed on the boards. Even in full strength, we continue. Almost 8 minutes clear in the second. Florida entertaining Washington. They'll host Buffalo on Thursday in this barn. Reinhart going after Cholowski. Quickly he gets it on for Brett Leeson. Further still for Malenstein. Malenstein, who was injured last season. It was an Achilles problem. Cholowski on the feed. Van Riemsdyk pumps this one wide of the cage. Malenstein pitched to the boards by Ekblad. Still able to turn with it. Get help from Scarbosa. Cholowski waits. Pivots it on for Van Riemsdyk, who fanned on his pass. Ekblad digging in against Scarbosa. Malenstein fidgets it loose. Move it for Cholowski. Off the head fake. Dennis Cholowski sweeps in. Tries to tuck it short side. Bobrovsky was back there to the post.
That shift is a perfect example why Laviolette and his coaching staff have a tremendous trust in that trio of Leeson, Scarbosa, and Malenstein. Doesn't matter the time of the game, doesn't matter when. That trio plays the same way. Excellent, excellent shift by that trio.
Florida 14-4-3, second best in the Atlantic, trailing only Toronto. As Orlov sprints in, Dimitri tries to get to the outside against the youngster Kierstead, who did a good job of staving him off. Washington on top in the Metro at 14-3-5. 33 points, deadlocked with the Maple Leafs for the best point total in the NHL.
Capitals have a lot of games in hand on the Leafs, though, and that's a good sign. They'd like to get 2 points tonight on the road.
Bobrovsky once again shorthanded with a glove, sending us to a TV timeout. Back for more in the second. Just a few moments ago, Eller would not be stopped.
Brown's Car Stores makes reserving a new vehicle easy. Whether online, by phone, or in person, you get to reserve your way. Plus, at Brown's, we'll give you even more for your trade. Visit brownscar.com to get started. Buy happy.
As someone who resembles someone else, I appreciate that Liberty Mutual knows everyone's unique. That's why they customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Oh yeah, that's the spot. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
To make progress, we must keep taking steps forward. We believe the future of energy is lower carbon, and to get there, the world needs to reduce global emissions.
Well, hello, fellow Disney freaks. This is Disney Connections, and I'm Rob.
And I'm Melanie.
And we are here to invite you to come by our channel over at Disney Connections on YouTube,
where we do unboxings, box swaps, lives from the park, and sometimes we have guest speakers.
We also want to invite you to come over to www.mainstreettreat.com to pick up your favorite Disney treats.
Right from the park, shipped to you. Hope to see you soon.
We are the Florida Park Explorers.
We explore the parks 5 to 6 days a week with great live streams and vlogs. We cover everything from rides and food to magic and fun and fireworks. So come join us on our adventures as we take you through
the Disney parks and more.
And check out our all-new channel, the FPE Network. And thanks for watching.
We get you to PenFed Trivia. Only 2 players have recorded 3 hat tricks against the Panthers. Ovechkin is one. Who's the other?
It's a tough one tonight.
Alex picking up hat trick
Mario
number 3
Lemieux
against Florida back on Friday, doing so on just 5 shots. Bagging those 3 goals against 2 different netminders, Bobrovsky and Spencer Knight.
His shooting percentage is at an all-time high. First star of the week, 4 goals on 15 shots for OV. Coming into action in Florida, 26.7 was his shooting percentage. Impressive.
His first 8 weeks have been
Here come the
remarkable.
Capitals again.
Ovechkin, 4 times 100-point producer in his NHL career. As we get a whistle, Orlov with a couple of helpers. The assists on the first goal from McMichael and the last goal from Eller.
Pretty good, huh? Orlov already to 14 points. Now 7 points in his last 5 overall for Orlov.
Wow.
Ratcheting up.
That's
when it
pretty
comes to
solid.
offense.
I wasn't kidding when I told you he was the 5th leading scorer on the team.
Yeah.
A team that has so many weapons, and I realize that there are a lot of key offensive people on the shelf injured. But Orlov is the 5th leading scorer on this group.
Look at Hathaway against Huberdeau. That is textbook Hathaway. And the referees are going to say, come on, guys, separate off the face-off. Everybody wants the extra inch. And you do that, and it's been done that way for years and years in the NHL.
Referee Kelly Sutherland playing the role of
Capitals get the possession off the face-off.
As Gudis turns, ran right into Dowd. Snaps it hard around, picked off by Verhaeghe. Orlov there to intercept for Washington. As Jensen will speed to a loose biscuit, we've crossed the midway mark of regulation time in this game. 3-1 Washington. Hathaway loping in. Verhaeghe takes him to the woodwork. Back comes Bennett. Crisscrossing in, finds Huberdeau. Huberdeau on the delay. Looks for another trailer. Uyghur. Huberdeau.
Oh!
Wide of Samsonov. Who's
Just wide.
The net is off the pegs. The net behind Samsonov is off the pegs. And now he'll push it a little bit. Let's see how the officials react.
We got to fight. Oh! Whacked him in the... Oh, we got a bunch of them going.
As the fireworks break out. No surprise, this is the 3rd time these teams have seen each other in 4 weeks.
They're going at it.
Huberdeau, the Caps have yet to have a fight, correct?
No fights this season for Washington.
I'm not sure this will even be deemed as a fight. More so a roughing minor for Huberdeau and Faravari, but I think they're not going to be the only guys going off. I wouldn't mind Hathaway and Uyghur also going off. There could be 4 minors goes out here. We'll wait and see.
9:25 to go in the second period. We'll get you back for some penalty bookkeeping.
Power plays coming up. We'll see how that all lays out in just a minute. We'll be right back.
This might look like a cliffhanger.
But this is the Nissan sales event ad. There's something to hold on to.
This is the part where I rush to save the day.
Wow, what a ride.
Hurry in and get 0% financing for 36 months on Frontier.
Don't let something great slip away.
You're a one-man stitchwork master, but your staffing plan needs to go up a size. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Switch to Xfinity now to get fast and reliable internet for only $29.99 a month for 24 months for an epic deal this holiday season. And score 2 times the speed for the same price when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. You'll save hundreds over Verizon. Switch now to Xfinity Internet to power all your devices and get started for just $29.99 a month with free professional installation included. Plus, see how you can get $200 back during our Black Friday sales event. Click, call, or visit a store today.
Washington Capitals looking for their 8th win on the road this season, have a 3-1 advantage over the Panthers, a little bit more than halfway through this hockey game. Caps fans, Xfinity Mobile delivers fast nationwide 5G on the most reliable network. Save on your wireless bill with Xfinity Mobile.
Let's sort out some penalties. Here's what happened. And who's in the middle of it? Hathaway. There's a little shot in the shoulder and then a shot to the head. I'm sure they're going to even this out. I wouldn't be surprised if 2 guys from each team are in the penalty box, and we'll have 5-on-5 play because they'll wash out each of the 2.
Huberdeau and Faravari both went down to the ice in each other's arms. 2 minutes each for roughing. Manpower strength stays 5-on-5.
9:25, 5-on-5.
Should also be in the
9:25.
4-on-4 if just two guys were whistled.
No, not really.
A minor penalty.
Face-off comes in neutral ice.
Thank you, Katrina.
Kuznetsov there for Washington. Kuznetsov won 13 of 24 here earlier in the month. Ekblad moseys back through center. Nice pass. Snapshot on the way that goes wide. Blomberg looking for Luostarinen. Ekblad, topside Kierstead, and it's punched back through center. Ovechkin on the run. 2-on-2. Lets it go, and a stick save.
Oh, stick save.
That was a hard-working shot from the Capitals captain, just cutting to the net. Ekblad played him pretty darn well.
Blomberg for Hornquist. The return knocked out of the air by Dmitry Orlov, who's done a little bit of everything tonight. He's got a couple of assists. Washington 2 better than Florida with 8:40 to go in the second. Clearing it in. Thornton doing the work. I couldn't see number 19, but I could see the beard. Seriously, that's the only way I identified him. Orlov on the go. This is a possible 2-on-1. It's Carlson ahead of the field.
Oh, just missed a crossing pass.
You're not going to see that too often. The 2D leading in the attack on a 2-on-1. Wow.
Lucas Carlson now for Florida. Launching the pass ahead. Collected by Malenstein. Malenstein, who provided his first NHL tally back in the opening period of beauty against Bobrovsky. Part of this 3-1 advantage for Washington. Capitals come home to start a 4-game homestand. They'll see the Chicago Blackhawks on Thursday. Game you can see on NBC Sports Washington.
If you're new here, hit that subscribe today. Help us out. Join the family.
This game originating from
We're building a community.
In Sunrise. The Panthers are the
back down into the Caps' end.
Collected by Samsonov with no rebound.
Glove save, nice.
A big hit at the end of that play.
Getting chippy on that ice right now.
Toronto and company, Cholowski and the Caps and Panthers sort of getting feisty here. Here's the Ovechkin chance, left side of the screen. Little poke by Brodus, that's indirect. Ovi comes from the far wing, picks it up and fires it. He got all of that. It didn't even hit a stick on the way. That's a pretty good low drive that didn't click past the goaltender Bobrovsky. Big left toe save.
Sneaky release. Looked like Ekblad had him covered up. And still Alex cranked it.
I agree.
Kierstead made his NHL debut 7 games last year in the pandemic-shortened season.
Out of the hockey factory, North Dakota, Fighting Hawks now.
Nick Down ready to draw for Washington. He, a first-team All-American at St. Cloud in Minnesota. Face-offs are even Steven. Cholowski rolls it around the boards. Hagelin for Washington. Pounds one in from center. Malenstein waiting along the wall. There's Dowd.
Oh!
To the front for a Jensen rip.
One time, a nice save. Oh, no, it went through. Wow, it looked like he had it in his glove and went shooting through. Wow.
The referee's going to have to knock it down, or the linesman, which he just... Point off back. Here's a Dowd pass. Here's the shot. Clicks up.
It went high and caught the water bottle. That's why I didn't think it went in.
The left shoulder. But what a pass down.
I thought it was the goaltender's stick hitting that net, but it went right up over his glove.
There it is, stuck next
Wow.
to the water bottle. Never going to see the missing puck like that.
Prior to tonight, Jensen had never scored against Florida. He gets himself on the board right there. Number 3 on the season for number 3. Earlier tallies against Ottawa and Colorado. Washington 3 better than Florida. On the move for Hagee with Bennett. There's a penalty call coming up. It's against the Caps, who will go
Penalty against the Capitals coming up.
Sort of a cheapie there. It's going to be a holding call. Tonight, Jensen, a goal and an assist as you see that on our stats track. And here's the call against Tom Wilson. it's going to be a holding call. Tom Wilson back checking. He doesn't like it, nor do I.
Below 8.5.
Here's the play
Wow.
coming wide. Wilson leads in. Doesn't really throw that arm in front of him. Just knocks down Bennett. But you see that leg or hand between the legs of Bennett. I think they saw that, and that's the holding call.
Peter Laviolette's squad, a man down. These power play numbers are powered by Hydro. See what Washington has done in the PK in the last dozen games at the bottom of the screen.
Better than fantastic.
Didn't get the draw there, but the Panthers will have to retreat. Just a little less than 7 minutes with which to work in the second. Eller and Jensen on the board for Washington in this period, making it 4-1. On the boards, Dowd. With time, he'll clear. All this terrific penalty killing has to bring a smile to the face of assistant coach Scott Arneal, who does a lot of heavy lifting with that unit.
He was one of the best when he played, and I played against him. I mean, he really had a wonderful career, and that was part of his arsenal, was his penalty killing because of his fantastic skating ability.
On the boards, Kuznetsov's getting more and more PK time lately, and he'll scuttle Florida back in its own zone.
Cleared out.
70 seconds left in the sin bin for Wilson as Ekblad works through center, cranes it on back.
1 minute on a power play. 1 minute.
Bennett, Ekblad at point position, marked by Mallenstein. Bennett giving a shoulder wrap from Eller. Ekblad closing in, lets it go. He snapped it
Wide. Wide on that
Throw and
shot.
drag to get past the final guy. Looks like the net may be off once again. That right post seems to be coming off awful easy. That last play by Ekblad, let's check it out. Good attack, under control. There's the big hit. Watch Ekblad step in, and here's the curl and drag right there that allowed him to get that shot away before the defender could get out to him. Aggressive penalty killing the key. There's the play by Faravari, stick on puck, but he's able to curl and drag it around it.
For the way NHL goalies recover in that RVH, they slide into the goalpost quite often. Those moorings need to be anchored in there pretty well. And it's the second time this period.
Here comes
Samsonov's had an issue.
the special drill and the cold stuff, baby, Toby. We got to go ice fishing here. That's what it's for. You could use a bigger one like that for ice fishing.
I don't want to see any of the cold stuff. Cold stuff usually means a 20-minute delay.
I know. No, just a little ice fishing
All right,
drill.
48 seconds on the power play. 48.
Sam Bennett having a word with the linesman, Shander Alfonso. Perhaps protesting that Samsonov may be doing that on purpose.
Correct, buddy. You goalies are always looking for the upper hand.
You're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yep.
Face-off win for Florida. Samsonov with a sparkling stop there.
Beautiful save. Glove save and a beauty.
He is. Talk about challenging. I mean, there's nothing in the pain in his body.
Hit that subscribe. Join our community.
Nice
Come back and join us for more hockey through the NHL season and Olympic hockey. We're going to do Olympic hockey on this channel.
That is an aggressive goaltender right there. He's probably feeling it. Good stop on that blast on the power play.
Samsonov 30 saves in Carolina on Sunday to backstop that win for Washington.
That looked like Brent Johnson back in the day, the way he used to challenge.
They're about the same height, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Pretty much. Towards the cage.
Nice save.
Again by Samsonov. Washington a man down another 30 seconds. Montour moves it quickly. Petrano forced
What's
by
up, Disney
Hagelin
Freak?
and by John Carlson.
Looking
Moving
forward
back
to it,
up
Crystal.
top. Quick puck movement here. Snapshot on the
Oh!
line. Samsonov to stop. Rebound. Another split save.
Multiple saves.
Montour at point position. 12 seconds in the man advantage. Verhage lets it go. Stopped by Samsonov. Rebound to the corner. Flicks out of there.
There's a clear. That'll get a. We're going to be at full power. Full strength. Full strength, everybody. It's in late January. Whoa, boy, with the goalie. Save. What a save for Florida. Wow.
Wilson's feed to the front.
Out in front. Oh, wide again.
It looked like he had a layup.
Capitals on the attack here.
Puck possession now for Jensen at the line.
Whistle.
Can he cradle that outside? It's offside against Washington.
Offside.
4.5 to go
Washington.
in period 2. Washington in control.
Really? Interesting. What's up, Duke? Welcome in, Big Duke. Good to see you. All right, let me introduce you to a couple great YouTube channels during the break. That way I can get a drink, and I will be right back.
Hello, everyone. It's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
Hi everyone, this is Ron and Meredith of the Doofily Crew.
We love sharing our adventures to Disney World, Universal Studios, and everything else Florida has to offer. On our channel, you will find various videos of our adventures.
We also live stream every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us as we love interacting with everyone in the chat.
And if you love Disney merch, you must tune into our live streams to see Meredith's trip hauls. It's a sight to see. I keep asking myself if we have room for all her merch.
Stop by and say hi. Hope to see you real soon.
Hey everybody, I'm Bob.
Hey there guys, I'm Kelly. Our channel is about travel, food, and drinks. That includes Disney resorts, Disney cruises, and Disney Vacation Club.
We present videos that are fun and informative to help you make the most of your travels to Disney and beyond.
We upload travel vlogs every Saturday, have an interactive live stream every Sunday, and post an occasional Food and Booze Friday restaurant or lounge review.
We would love for you to join our YouTube family and kick back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Everyone else on the list. Evgeny Kuznetsov. Way to go, Kuzi, Nazem Kadri.
What's up? Crew it up in here with us, everybody. Good to see you, crew.
Big points. Evgeny Kuznetsov in the top 5. Alex in the top 2. You look at the way they're putting up points. Impressive.
Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. How the heck did we get on here? There we go. I wonder, what is that?
The Caps have totally dominated in my estimation. I mean, there was a little bit of run and gun the first 3 or 4 minutes, but other than that, the Caps have tilted the ice. They put their will against the Florida Panthers, and they have not had an answer to that.
Washington with 14 wins, just like Florida. Caps 7 at home, 7 on the road. Eller closing in. Lars Eller, who has tallied tonight, taking the puck for a little ride here. Fires, rebound, good kick-out save by Bobrovsky, or else Wilson would have had a dunk.
Yeah, that is a save. He's made 3
That's a
in
great
row
save.
now. Could easily be 5 or 6-1 here in the second.
Samsonov sweeps a couple of loose pucks away from the front as Tom Wilson will motor back. Wilson looking over his shoulder. Eller's slap pass retrieved and played out. Maxime Mammon spots Radko Gudas at center. He'll drive it in. 350 away from
Hit that subscribe if you're new today. Join us. NHL full season in effect.
The Capitals have the luxury just to roll 4 lines, whereas the Florida Panthers probably don't. They want to get their offensive guys out a lot more. Plays into the hands of the Caps. Just stay fresh, stay hard, and play a very fast and quick game on every puck.
Verhaeghe gets dropped down to the deck. Washington goes the other way. It's Feravari. Feravari looking for Ovechkin quickly on the bump.
Flicked up. Oh!
Had that shot stopped in front.
Looked like he was trying to make a pass. I would have liked him to tee that one up.
Ovechkin again on another bump set to the doorstep from Kuznetsov.
Nice save
by Bobrovsky.
Passing pretty well. I mean, talk about moving the puck in a hurry. Here's that play along the wall. Good finish coming right into the locker room for Hager, right into your living room. Feravari's had a tough physical game. He's already went off for getting in a pushing and shoving match with Huberdeau. There he knocks down the very...
These guys are hitting hard tonight.
In a very physical game, and the Caps have that advantage.
You and Alan and Brent, Al Koch, and all of our analysts have been saying that Feravari more and more as the season goes by is feeling his oats. Looks like he has worked a lot in the weight room to bulk himself up.
I hope he gets some Rookie of the Year looks. He's been that good for this Capitals team, which is at the top of the heap in the National Hockey League.
Uyghur giving ground away from Protas. Ekblad resurfacing for the Panthers on a long stretch. It'll come down and be icing against the home team.
Oh, here we go again. Let's get a fist fight going.
Well, when you play 3 times in 4 weeks, they're bound to.
Going after FLAvsWAS several times. That's Lomberg. He's the guy. He can fight. He's not very big, but he's a pistol when it comes to playing physical and dropping the mitts. Lomberg trying to get in there on FLAvsWAS and throw his body around. He's 5'9", not the biggest guy out of Maine, but he gets the job done, and he's a fan favorite in Pantherland. Faceoff will come down to the Bobrovsky end. Here's that last play. Look at everybody get all clogged up, and there's a trip by Lomberg, gets away from it from FLAvsWAS, then cross-checks him. Then John Carlson says, "You're not dealing with my partner like that." Comes over and gives him a cross-check.
FLAvsWAS, 22-year-old Slovak. Lomberg will turn 27 in December. As we wrap up the month of November with the Caps and Panthers tonight.
One of the toughest months we've had, Joe, I would think. The way they had to travel as much as they did.
15 games, 10 of them on the road for Washington. We mentioned it a couple of times, a 4-game homestand to open up on Thursday with the Hawks. Van Riemsdyk fires.
One-time shot. Why?
By Bobrovsky. Trevor Van Riemsdyk, a former Blackhawk. Place it down low, get it back. Trevor looks for Cholowski. Cholowski straight away. Sends it on the way, knocked down by Weegar. Weegar does a little bit of everything for Andrew Burnett's team. He's way up there in a number of different statistical categories.
Hits, takeaways, blocks, shots, you name it. He's been a very valuable partner, and everybody needs a good partner, especially when you're a guy like FLAvsWAS. Just like Carlson needs a partner that fits in nicely with his style.
2 minutes to go, remaining in period 2. Lucas Carlson working back through center. Jensen there for the Caps. Nick, the last man on the score sheet for Washington in the second period, following Lars Eller's tally by about 6 minutes, making it 4-1. Gudis calmly on for Tippett, then out to Thornton. Joe Thornton 2 against 3. Here come the reinforcements. Front door deflection, stopped by Samsonov.
Nice stop.
Save on Vetrano.
Minute 33. Minute 33 in the second.
Closing down that bottom part of the net. Here comes the speed up the ice. Nice little play by Thornton, who's always been one of the best passers in the business and in the history of the National Hockey League. Kierstead tries to throw one, and he gets right on the money of Vetrano, but the 5-hole able to close down before that goes in late in the second period.
Washington 9-1-1 in its last 11 games.
Wow.
And the key is goals against. They have not allowed a ton of goals against. More goals for than goals against by a wide margin coming into this game.
For the Capitals, 9 wins in the last 21 days. McMichael serves it back through center. Eller one-on-one, working against Beeger. That's a routine stop for Bobrovsky. 1:15 remaining in the period. Panthers on the long outlet. In stride, Bennett trying to get to the interior on FLAvsWAS, then takes the youngster to the boards. John Carlson looking after Huberdeau. Trapped against the wall as we are in the McNugget minute of the second. Eller, then McMichael, right to the doorstep.
Oh!
Saved by Bobrovsky.
Now that's the McMichael speed we've been looking for, and he's brought it. Playing on the wing takes away some of the responsibility, and that was
under a minute.
By McMichael, just a huge burst of speed. I love that play.
Trevor Van Riemsdyk puts it back into the Florida end. On its edge, it just has enough speed to go the length of the ice.
34 seconds left in the second.
Herbert Bank, they're once again donating $100 for every Caps goal scored to a deserving local nonprofit organization supporting children in the community. The season's Scores for Kids recipient, Grand Involved, Fairfax, Virginia-based organization. They place volunteers in local Title I elementary schools. They've been in existence longer for 8 years. They started in just one school. Now they're in 25.
And before you know it, they're going to be in 50. That's how impressive they were.
4-1 for Washington. 2 in the first, 2 in the second for the Caps. Half a minute away from Integrate Intermission Live. Montour from the angle. Samsonov recovered to make the
nice save.
And then he was not happy with the way the Panthers were.
Here we go again.
His goalie gear.
That should be a penalty for slashing on the goaltender's glove. We'll see if they give out any penalties here. Definitely can easily be a penalty. DVR, Mammon getting all tied up there at the end of that play. And to stop it, the only thing you can do is give a penalty. Sammy's having a talk with the referee, said no, the puck was loose. That's what he's explaining to him. They're always going to tell a goalie that anyways. I didn't think it was loose. I thought it was right under his glove.
Samsonov speaks his piece. Maxime Mammon was pretty hot under the collar with Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Mammon, a 26-year-old Russian. Number 26 for the Caps is going to take this draw now, as he often does in the D zone, and especially late in a frame.
Here we go.
Lined up opposite of Sam Reinhart, son of a former NHLer. Reinhart gets the draw. Jensen stole it, though. Jensen pops this one to himself, beaten to the punch by Montour with 20 ticks left. Reinhart on the pull-up, finds Joe Thornton. Back for Reinhart, good defense by Jensen.
How about that for Jensen? Offense to defense, makes a play at the far end, makes the saving play in front of the net of Samsonov late here in the second.
Capitals trying to keep this along the boards in the dying stages of the period. And
There's the end of the period.
Ending 2 with Washington on the lead by 3 goals.
I thought the Capitals took over this hockey game in the second period. The second periods have been very good for them. Talk about work ethic, heart, desire, all the things that we're seeing from this hockey team took over the game against the Panthers.
In the last dozen games, the Caps have now allowed just 24 goals. We are between periods 2 and 3. The defense showing up, the offense turning on the lights against Bobrovsky. Under control for the Caps as we get you to integrate Intermission Live with Alexa and Alan.
Integrate Intermission Live.
2 goals from the Capitals in the second to make it 4-1 at the end of 40. That's Alan May. I'm Alexa Lanastoy. This is Capitals Integrate Intermission Live, and as Locker just mentioned there, Alan, this one, all Capitals in the second period, they kept things rolling.
They dominated, and one of the keys was playing physical that period. I thought they did a great job, the Dowd line, of getting in the face of all the Panthers, annoying after the whistles, taking the game and make it more static. And then the second line really took over. Connor McMichael, Eller, and Wilson were fantastic that period.
Well, I think Connor McMichael is getting set now in Florida, joining us live here on Capitals Integrate Intermission Live. And Connor, Lobby spoke this morning, said he thought the second line would be productive tonight. You guys definitely have been. What's been clicking with you and Lars Eller and Tom Wilson?
Yeah, we just know that Florida's a great team, and every line's got to be going. So we accepted that challenge, and I mean, playing with Willie and Lars, they kind of make it easy for me. So we're having a lot of fun out there.
And how incredible has it been to be on this run, starting with that California trip? You guys have been firing on all cylinders. What's it been like for you to be a part of this in the National Hockey League?
I mean, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, every kid dreams of playing in the NHL, and to play on a team like this with the skill level and to compete, it's amazing. And we have a lot of young guys stepping up right now, so we're having a lot of fun.
Great game so far, Connor. Go finish this one out in the third period.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
And it's time now for us to take a look at those chances in the second period in our Geico highlights. Alex Ovechkin with a grade A chance here, Alan, on the rush. Bob with an incredible
Yeah, great curl and drag between the legs of Mackenzie Weegar right here. And maybe that's why he was so mad and went after Hathaway. But great chance. He got hooked a little bit. Otherwise, Ovi was going to score 5 goals.
Well, then the Capitals continued, got the scoring going. Wilson gets the puck over to Lars Eller, and that is confidence right there, taking it himself.
And that confidence all sorted on his first goal a couple weeks ago. He's been a completely different player, moving the puck, whether it's for himself or for his line mates. Excellent work there. And then here, what a great pass from behind the goal line to the St. Cloud Nick Dowd, to St. Cloud Nick Jensen, who just fires his top shelf so hard, it sticks at top of the net. Absolutely awesome.
You can just tell the confidence that all of these players are playing with right now. The Washington Capitals are rolling right now.
Absolutely. I look at the defense pairs tonight, what they're doing. They're all in sync right now, but Jensen and Orlov have been next level all night. And the forwards have really been getting it after it on the offense, on defense, taking away the middle of the ice. A lot of great things in this game so far.
You mentioned Florida getting a little upset right now. Things are getting chippy out there on the ice. Barry even getting into it at the back of the net. We're going to be talking about the third period coming up next.
The holiday season has arrived, and so has the Black Friday sales event at your Ford dealer, where thousands of new Ford vehicles are available on dealer lots right now.
with more arriving daily. So now is the best time to get F-Series. With all this power and technology, it's no wonder F-Series have been the best-selling trucks for 44 years straight. Now, for a limited time, get Black Friday deals like 0% for 60 months and $500 in retail bonus cash, plus 90 days deferred payments on F-150.
There's really only one number that matters in sports. The number 1. That's why FanDuel built the number 1 rated sportsbook app with the most popular parlays and fastest payouts. Winnings hitting your bank account in as little as 2 hours. So if you want the best, bet with the best. FanDuel, America's number 1 sportsbook. New customers download FanDuel Sportsbook today and get an exclusive risk-free bet up to $1,000.
The Kingsman Agency refines the brutal, civilized but merciless.
Welcome to the club.
Come on. The Kingsman Schoolball PS3. Rated R. Tickets on sale now.
Care. It has the power to change the way we see things. It inspires us to go further. It has our back and goes out of its way to help. When you start with Care, you get a different kind of bank. Truist. Born to care.
Thundercat Technology is the premier provider of IT solutions for government organizations, educational institutions, and commercial enterprises. As a leader in the DevSecOps, cybersecurity, infrastructure, unified communications, and cloud technology verticals, Thundercat isn't just a reseller. We're trusted advisors that are committed to meeting the mission and business successes of our clients. Learn more at thundercat.com and our partnership with McDevitt Group, an aero company.
Say it's alright. Say it's alright. It's alright. Have a good time. 'Cause it's alright. Now listen to the beat. Kind of pat your feet. It's alright. Have a good time. 'Cause it's alright. Oh, it's alright.
This might look like a cliffhanger.
But this is the Nissan sales event ad. There's something to hold on to.
This is the part where I rush to save the day.
Wow, what a ride.
Hurry in and get 0% financing for 36 months on Frontier.
Don't let something great slip away.
Welcome back to Capitals Integrate Intermission Live. Time now to take a look at our accurate game stats. The Washington Capitals shots on goal 13-9 in favor of them in that second period, just knocking on the door all game long so far, Alan.
Yeah, the shot attempts 20-16 that period, scoring chances 7-4 in favor of the Caps. Doing an excellent job in all areas right now.
Well, let's take a look at our live lines with odds powered by PointsBet. It's got to be in favor of the Washington Capitals after they have a 4-1 lead heading into the third period. We'll take a look at what the win probability is looking like after 40 minutes of play. 94% in favor of the Washington Capitals. Now this Florida team still very strong, one of the best in the NHL. The Capitals got to hang strong here in the last 20.
Yeah, I think the big thing for the Capitals is not to sit back. Make sure they continue to apply pressure throughout the period. Don't skate backwards, skate forwards, be on the attack.
Yeah, Ilya Samsonov being strong right now. Alex Ovechkin getting a few. Maybe does he get going here in the third?
He's been going all game. He just hasn't scored. He's been flying. That whole line's been flying. I can't complain about the way anyone's playing right now. They've been the more aggressive team. They've been skating faster and harder, more physical. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Look like they have their skates and their legs underneath them all game long. So impressive what this Washington Capitals team has been able to do during this long stretch, and especially during the month of November. The Capitals have a 3-goal lead heading to the third period, looking to close out the month of November on a high note. We'll get you back to Joe Beninati and Craig Lockwood for the third period.
If you try to go against me, you would go.
Brown's Car Stores makes reserving a new vehicle easy. Whether online, by phone, or in person, you get to reserve your way. Plus, at Brown's, we'll give you even more for your trade. Visit brownscar.com to get started. Buy happy.
What do you want from your sportsbook? The best odds? Daily, personalized promotions? Same-game parlays you can boost for even more? How about a faster app with easier withdrawals and complete security? Sounds like you don't want to just bet. You want to live your bet life. Welcome to PointsBet.
You want fries with that? Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
Want more NBA action? Jump into League Pass and watch live games anywhere. Watch more dunks, more buzzer beaters, and more moments all season long. Follow your favorite teams. Discover rising stars or scout conference rivals. NBA League Pass brings the game to you. Subscribe today.
After years of being broke, when I finally started to make money, I was like, I need to make this money work for me. I tell people all the time, especially women and women of color, let's build wealth, even if it is, bit by bit, year by year. That helps to change the dynamics, and that actually is like directly activism. I really, really want women to be a part of what I feel is a revolution in finance right now.
We say we're your home of the Caps. We mean this.
McAvoy runs out of real estate. Math on the takeaway. Score! Alex Ovechkin.
Legends Joe and Craig calling games together for 25 years.
That was a blue by you slap shot.
Joined by Alexa and Alan before and after the game.
Guys, some great insight, I think, for the fans at home.
NBC Sports Washington, your home of the Capitals.
Capitals making sweet music in Sunrise, Florida this evening. A 4-1 advantage over the Panthers after 40 minutes of play. The Caps annual Caps Holiday Party is a night that you don't want to miss. Join us at Capital One December 6th. We'll be spreading the holiday cheer, taking part in the holiday-themed in-game activations. Slapshot Santa will be roaming the premises. All fans in attendance will take home a Caps-themed holiday ugly sweater t-shirt. To purchase your tickets, visit WASvsFLA.com/promotions. Joe Beninati and Craig Laughlin with you. It's a great Intermission Live continuing on the network. And Craig, the Caps have played a very, very nice hockey game tonight, I think you could say. But what is it specifically about their style of play that you like the most?
Well, we often talk about teams being either soft or hard. This Caps team is hard, Joe, and I mean as hard as they come. You can play any way you want, but you can see the frustration setting in for Florida. They don't want to play this hard style. They're in your face. It's uncomfortable, and the Caps have played a terrific first 40 minutes.
Firm indeed. Let's move on. The powerful connections are brought to you by Xfinity XFi, and we're syncing up with Nick Jensen.
He's had a whale of a hockey game. 13-31 on the ice. He's done a little bit of everything. An assist on the McMichael goal. Gets it to the net. Gets it past a couple of blockers and jams it home. That got the Caps rolling. His goal is a thing of beauty. Top shelf from Downer. And it's even hidden under the crossbar. I love it even more because of that. Then watch this play. Yeah, we got to speed it up because he goes to one end offensively, comes back the other, and makes a dazzling defensive play. Close to 400 feet he traveled up and down the ice, and the kid didn't miss a beat. I love Jensen's game right now.
A lot of ground to cover there. Capitals are in control in this game with 20 minutes to go in regulation. We'll get you back to sunrise right after these words.
I did some early shopping this year. One for you, one for me.
I love it. I got us a little something too.
Yeah?
Yep. One for you and one for me.
I love it.
Oh, actually, that would.
I love it.
I like that.
Get $2,300 purchase allowance on 2021 Sierra Light Duty Crew Cab models when you finance through GM Financial. Plus, current eligible GMC owners get an additional $250 purchase allowance. We are professional grade. GMC.
What's better than giving a better phone this holiday season? Oh, I know. Giving a better phone on a better network. How much better? Ranked #1 in network reliability 16 times in a row better. The most awarded for network quality a whopping 27 times by J.D. Power better. Yeah. And Verizon is ranked #1 in customer satisfaction for small business wireless service better. This rounds on me. Holiday better with 5G from America's most reliable network, because everyone deserves better.
You get more for your money at Thompson Creek. It's our fall into savings sale. Buy one window, get one 40% off, plus no interest until 2023.
We do it all.
Design, build, and install.
Which means no supply chain delays like other dealers. So you not only get your windows faster,
But you won't pay the middleman markup.
You get high-quality windows.
At an affordable price.
Direct from our local factory.
There's never been a better time to buy.
Call now to save 40%.
call 855-57 Creek.
Burke and Herbert Bank says bigger banks aren't better. Better is better. Our commercial banking? Better. We customize credit and digital solutions for your business. And our service? Better. Our commercial bankers become trusted partners and help you make smarter decisions. For personal banking, you'll feel welcome, like friends and neighbors. Smarter and friendlier is, you got it, better. Switch to Burke and Herbert Bank. At your service since 1852. It's better here.
There's this feeling we chase. Like someone upped the brightness on the entire world. Like your body is supercharged, but your mind is super calm. It feels like 2020 vision for your whole being. And we'll chase this feeling until we can feel it one more time. Feel the hydro high.
Check out the Chaos-endorsed sports broadcasting channels. Beantown Breakdown, everything for the Boston area. Celtics, Patriots, Bruins, and the Sox. You'll love him up there. Beantown Breakdown, everybody. Valhalla Sports Talk, everything Los Angeles, plus the Vikings, Lakers, Kings. He's all about it. Vikings and the Dodgers. You'll love his channel. Valhalla Sports Talk. And Ollie May, our friend from across the pond, everything European soccer. Yes, that's European football to those across the pond. It's soccer. Ollie May, he's incredible. Check out all of our sports broadcasting partners right here on YouTube.
Hi, my name is Andrea.
My name is Larry, and our channel is called Our Castle Life.
If you like Disney, this channel's for you. We have park vlogs, live streams, hotel and food reviews. We also have Run Disney, unboxings, and swaps with other YouTube channels.
So check out our channel for some down-to-earth Disney fun. Oh, and don't forget to spot our two favorite Sphinx cats, Azrael and Valak. They make an appearance every once in a while.
5 years. Visit Geico.com today to see all the ways you can save. By Mercedes-Benz of Arlington. And by Integrate. One team, one vision. Capitals have been playing beautifully on the road of late. They have a 4-1 advantage over the Panthers in Sunrise, Florida this evening. Let's hope that'll continue when we join you for our next Caps telecast. It's Thursday. The Capitals are back home. The Chicago Blackhawks are in town. Our coverage on NBC Sports Washington, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Caps pregame live. After the game, you're always invited to stick around for postgame live and stream the Capitals on the go throughout using the My Teams app. Joe Beninati.
All right, here we go. Third period.
Our DC studios. We've seen Dmitry Orlov have another solid outing. Nick Jensen performing beautifully in this game. Goals from McMichael, Malenstein, Eller, and Jensen have the Caps 3 better than the Florida Panthers, who have lost just once in a dozen games in this rink. Mackenzie Weegar swats it on around away from Alexei Protas.
Puck down in
Protas out
Florida's
there
end.
with Ovechkin and Kuznetsov. No changes in the lineup for Washington from the gang that beat Carolina on Sunday. Still missing Messrs. Backstrom and Mantha, Oshie and Sherry and Schultz on the injured list. Daniel Sprong and Matt Irwin are the healthy scratches tonight. Huberdeau on the go. His pass was a poor one. Kuznetsov takes it in full glide. Evgeny Kuznetsov away from Lucas Carlson, who forced him back to center. Lundell creeping below the goal line with help from Reinhart. Florida elevates that pass, and it's snatched out of the air by Samsonov.
Nice grab.
Caps got to continue their stifling defense. The Florida Panthers trying to enter the zone with some speed, but watch the Capitals have numbers back, and everybody picks up the right guy. There's just no room. All five guys are in a clump. No guys for Florida can get free. Real good team defense by the Caps to start the third period.
Washington winners of 9 of its last 11 overall. As Dowd gets in to take this draw, he beat Lundell. Nick Jensen on the hop for Washington. Off the stick blade of Haglund. Reinhart powering his way into the zone. Orloff there to tidy things up in the corner. Just getting going in period 3, 5-on-5. There have not been a lot of power plays of which to speak in this contest. By my bookkeeping, just one each way. Jensen forced to the boards by Maxime Mammon. At the attacking line, Hathaway and Hagelin there offside against Washington.
The Caps now just looking to close out the game the right way, heading home for a nice homestand. Garnett and the boys have put together one heck of a month of hockey. I mean, when you look at their schedule, you look at the number of times they play back-to-back, it's impressive. I mean, they can go to 15-3-5 if they get the 2 points tonight.
And quality opponents, right? They played Florida 3 times. Carolina's in there now. The 2 teams they played out west, specifically in Southern California, were rolling at that time, the Ducks and the Kings.
I think they're going to get some street cred now because everyone's talking, oh, the Panthers are fast, Carolina's fast, and the Capitals are going to knock them both off back-to-back.
Long way to go still in this one, protecting the lead as Tippett goes around the world for a backhand that's denied by Samsonov. And in this month, Ilya Samsonov's confidence level has emerged.
Oh, yeah. His game. I think it's a combination of the
Here come the Caps again.
D, but also
stolen away.
finding his groove. I mean, he just looks so calm now.
Oh, one shot.
I mean,
nice shot on goal.
It's calm. The initial saves have
Kick
been
back
so
out.
calm.
Caps coming with
The
it.
coaches are loath to keep goalies off the ice for too long these days. And you would think perhaps Vanacek gets the call on Thursday. Just a guess. But with Samsonov going along so nicely, you're tempted to keep calling out to that number time after time, saying, hey, 30, get in there.
Didn't Brodeur play 70 games straight?
Gone are the days.
I know.
Lomberg racing down the wing. Jumps to the outside. John Carlson comes over to Corral. Lomberg feeds it all the way to the point. Weegar fires. That's broken up. John Carlson trying to stay strong on his stick against Louis Turinin. Lomberg there to the corner. Gets into the cycle. Sends it south of the goal line. Hornquist let it come through. So did Weegar. Scarbosa looking to get it out for Washington. Sharp angle bid. Louis Turinin didn't take it. Follow-up chance. Lomberg dunks it home. It's 4-2.
They moved the puck around. They moved it from goal line from one side, a foot outside the post, to the other side. And there was absolutely no one there other than Lomberg.
Sorry, I missed that when I was talking to my daughter. I apologize, everybody. Stuff happens. Let me give a little love to Florida.
Done that his whole career.
4-2 game now. 4-2. Lomberg celebrating.
Hornquist, yeah, and he found Lomberg. Impressive.
Lomberg's earlier tally this season came against the New York Islanders. Lomberg 5 seasons in the Calgary system, second with the Panthers. He's got Florida's second goal on the night. It's a 2-goal advantage for the Caps. Jensen cruising in from point position. Plays for Ovechkin, jammed him there. When Ovechkin scored the hat trick against Florida the day after Thanksgiving, he became the oldest Cap to ever score a hat trick.
Nice.
Sorry, Peter. Bye-bye, Bonsai.
Hit that
Ovechkin
subscribe
working to the
today if you're
outside.
new. Help us out.
Alex lost it. Montour on the quick up. This
Here
is
comes
Huberdeau.
Florida.
This is an odd man rush. Huberdeau, curl and drag. Trying to find Verhage there. That just missed.
Woo! Just missed. If you're a Caps fan.
Well, Huberdeau is a very clever stick handler. He made a slick move there. Florida would have loved to have punched that one through to build on some momentum. Maxime Mammon in full flight down the wing. He'll turn on Van Riemsdyk. Centering pass. Lundell kicked away as Samsonov was ready. Lundell has been cool of late. Lucas Carlson fires. Samsonov eats it up.
And eats it up again, a foot above the paint.
Nice save.
And fronting the puck and getting
Real
out,
nice
taking
save.
the puck first and not worrying about everything else around it. Here's that through 2-on-1 that was just about a 3-on-1. And Huberdeau's curl and drag doesn't work out. There it is. Forehand, backhand. Great job by Van Riemsdyk. If he doesn't click off his stick there in the right position, I think there's going to be a problem. A timeout for the Washington Capitals. I think Laviolette sees, hey, maybe their game's not what it was in the second. Let's get back to playing our game properly. And we've got a 2-goal lead, guys. Let's not sit back. Let's continue to grind it out against them.
Matter-of-factly giving his boys their marching orders. Little less than 5 minutes into the third period. A few more choice words of inspiration there at the end of that discussion, sending the Capitals back out onto the ring.
2 or 3 minutes of poor hockey, and all of a sudden, he gets his team next to him.
Andrew Brunette, the interim head coach for Florida, has been since he took over for Joel Quenneville after Joel resigned in the wake of the
Just over 15 left in the game. Just over 15.
Oh, under Brunette coming into the night, 7-4-3. His first time being a head coach in the NHL.
Former Capital forward. A missed draw here. They'll do it again. Look at the shots on goal in this frame at the top of the screen.
8 on Florida, none for the Capitals.
It was the right time to call one. Why save it? Settle his team down. Express to them what he wants them to get back to doing. And I think that was the whole discussion here just moments ago.
Care to guess on what a couple of those bullet points might have been?
Get our legs going, get aggressive, don't sit back. Those type of things I think would have been talked about by Laviolette.
Lundell, 1 goal in his last dozen games.
I probably said it a lot nicer though.
John Carlson fishing for a loose puck. Reinhart comes away, back to Montour. Reinhart dancing around Dow to put an arm bar on him. John Carlson forced it ahead. Hagelin looking to clear the zone. Didn't get it out.
Didn't get it out.
Dowd will on the second effort. No icing here. Bobrovsky will tee it up. 14 and change to go in the third. Lucas Carlson, 24-year-old Swede from Nick Backstrom's hometown. Back behind the cage, there's Joe Thornton. Wiggles it free.
Shot!
Montour fires into the split.
Save!
Punch that one down. Follow chance was denied, and there's a penalty call for tripping.
I think it's going against Florida. Beltrano taking away the momentum they had built. I think he's going to be going. Here's going to be the ball. He's giving it to what's for. There's a call. Toronto to the box that tied up in front of the net.
In a much more colorful way, he asked, "Are you joshing me?"
There's the backhand in front of the net, the trip. There's the juicy rebound, and there's the trip on Jensen. That is a correct call. A lot of guys are going to let that go. There's the shake of the head. He's not happy because Burnett's team were starting to roll, playing their best hockey they've played all game long.
Andrew giving it to the refs as well.
Be careful. Brindamore got fined $25,000 for doing that.
For a lot longer time.
Yeah.
John Carlson straight away. Laser beam slap shot that was blocked. It stung Lundell.
What's up, Rick?
Around the boards. Played to the top point side. Gets through Protas.
No problem. Good to see you back.
Here begging for a call now. Those who are rooting for Florida, as Wilson drops it off to Kuznetsov. Alex Ovechkin looking for some NHL history. These power play numbers powered by Hydro.
Florida got a breakaway!
In a low forehand, he scores.
Wow, a breakaway! Short-handed goal by Florida. Wow. That just happened. Breakaway. They're checking it.
Flip out of the zone. Caps caught napping, I think, on that.
No doubt it's in there.
And Lucic, Joe, even with the puck rolling, I can't believe he was able to fidget that puck 5-hole and the slap of the post by Sammy as that one goes through him.
6 minutes, 9 seconds into the third. A couple of goals less than 3 minutes apart. And now the fans in Florida are frothing at the mouth. It's a 4-3 hockey game. Washington power play exists for another 70 seconds. Ovechkin through center. 749 goals in his career, closing in on the all-time power play goal scoring lead. Right now, he and his mates are much more focused on protecting and perhaps building upon this one-goal advantage.
It's a third shorty the Caps power play has allowed this season.
And the second shorthanded goal for Florida on its campaign. Eller moves it quickly. That's picked. Ekblad will clear. Vetrano in the sin bin another 33 seconds.
33, 30 seconds. 30 on a power play. What's up, JC?
Liddell works it loose. Lomberg closing right up the gut. That's deflected. It'll trickle wide of Samsonov.
20 seconds on the power play. 20.
Problem next to his catching glove. Thank goodness that wasn't on net.
Kuznetsov feeds the wing. Protas, he'll drive it in.
10 seconds.
Ekblad along the boards. Remember the last time these two teams tangled in this building? Back on the 4th of November, the Caps were the team that erased a 4-1 deficit. Forced it all the way into overtime. Louis Turinen won that for Florida. On the go, it's Protas, then Wilson. Washington had the 4-1 advantage going to this third period. Tallies from Lomberg and Lucic have made it a one-goal game.
And Protas got caught up high on the shoulder by Ekblad coming across. He caught him on the top of his forehead.
Bennett zooming in, one hand on his backhand, tries to wrap it. He was met by John Carlson.
That was close.
Centering pass. Bennett's alone.
Oh!
Samsonov. Follow chance. Doorstep. Samsonov sprawls. Makes that save. Montour gunned him.
Good Lord.
A wild scramble at the doorstep. Samsonov.
Holy cow, what action.
Penalty call coming up.
Now we got a penalty. We got a fight. We got a lot going on.
I think one of those might have even hit a post, I heard. That was crazy around Samsonov.
Something tells me the action is heating up. You don't want to move now on NBC Sports Washington.
No, you don't. You don't want to go anywhere.
I got you. Don't worry.
Initiated guidance.
This holiday season, hurry in to the BMW Road Home Sales Event and find your way home in the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in, receive a credit of up to $2,500 through November 30th.
You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sit through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'. This might look like a cliffhanger.
But this is the Nissan sales event ad. There's something to hold on to.
This is the part where I rush to save the day.
Wow.
0% financing for 36 months on Frontier.
Don't let something great slip away.
Locker, as we see Ilya Samsonov at the Washington bench, he just had his skate blade replaced during this TV timeout.
Yeah, it was sitting right in front of the net. The thing I heard might have been his skate blade being hit by a puck. Here's that last sequence. They rotated the puck well. Here's the Bennett shot. They kept it alive, threw it in front. You hear that post, it looks like in my mind, but then he's scrambling without his stick. Looked like Dominic Hasek there for a second or two, diving around without his stick, covering it up. And after all that was done, his blade was laying on the front of the net. No one knew it. He had to have a player from the Caps help him over to the bench. And Brock Miles put on a blade in probably 24 seconds.
Great work by the Capitals head equipment manager. In the meantime, Tom Wilson is in the penalty box, 2 minutes for interference. And all of a sudden, the Florida Panthers faithful are very much involved in this game inside of FLA Live Arena. These power play numbers are powered by Hydro, second man advantage for the Panthers, who are down by 1. They flood that corner. It comes on around. Uyghur places it down low for Hagee, on through to Thornton. Van Riemsdyk, sturdy as she goes for the Caps. Eller off the boards and out.
Yeah, nice battle there. They need to bring up their battle quotient here, starting on this penalty kill.
Almost 9 minutes done in the third period. A third period that's been dominated by Florida. Bobrovsky settles. Hornquist will swing. Garnet Hathaway enters the picture. Part of the penalty killing troop for Washington. That's a bad pass, and it's an icing against Florida.
And Thornton didn't get his stick on that puck. It was supposed to be a real hard pass for Thornton just to chip it in, and they don't. Caps will take it. Face off to the right of Bobrovsky.
Florida had just a single power play in its loss to Seattle back on Saturday. They were 0 for 1. 1 for their last 24.
1:14 left on the power play. 1:14.
Uyghur forced by Kuznetsov. He works in tandem with Carl Hagelin on the penalty killing for Washington, halfway through the man advantage. On the go through center, Tippett gets wide. Tippett barreling in. Youngster pawns it off for Ekblad. Back to Tippett. On his way down.
Oh, shot!
Samsonov. He had Reinhardt setting a screen or looking for a tip-in. Bennett drags it loose. Huberdeau will operate. Elevates that pass for Ekblad. Gets it right back. Huberdeau goes inside for Bennett. Bennett turns and fires. Shrugged away in front.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
At point position, Ekblad. 25 seconds in the man advantage right now. Tippett getting downhill. On the feed for Reinhardt. He stumbled to the corner. John Carlson was with it. Ekblad. Move it on around. One time, Huberdeau stopped by Samsonov to the splits.
Nice save.
That was fabulous. Maybe
14 seconds. 14.
And the Huberdeau slap shot. That was Reinhardt trying to chop it up and over the left side of the goaltender. Tippett falling down, gets a shot through the legs of Faravari and just gets tipped at the last second. Reinhardt, a good net front presence guy. Here comes the slapper. Gets deflected, and here's Reinhardt trying to jam it home or look for a rebound, but the pad to the rescue for Sammy.
The Capitals allow the fewest shots per game of
I agree.
the NHL. Right now, Florida is closing in on
14 seconds.
13 more than the Caps normally would allow.
Cleared away by the Capitals on a breakaway.
Orlov, odd man rush, curl and drag, looking for Hathaway.
Knocked away. Great save.
An enormous save. Icing against Florida.
That would have been game over. That would have taken the wind out of the sails of the Florida Panthers right off the face-off. That way to jump Orly, and now he makes a curling drag. Does he ever get?
Nick Jensen for Washington with a shot by Wilson. Off the side of the net, and back in! From behind the net, McMichael scores. It's 1-0 Washington. Back for Eller on the wing. Eller cuts to the middle of the backhander and scores.
Somehow goes off Bobrovsky behind the net, and then you see the deflection right off the skate. Here it is.
Hold on, everybody.
Watch down low. Here's the skate up against the and then you'll see. Look at the speed and the good movement. Wilson just lays it over.
9.5
and crosses over the goal. Lars Eller just cuts right in around Ekblad. And by the time Mackenzie Uyghur came over,
Offer it on for Tom
It was
Wilson.
just too late.
Down the wing.
Watch all season long on ESPN,
The youngster there
ESPN Plus,
defensively can get it out.
Hulu, and
Long
ABC.
point drive stopped. That's Matt Kierstead who was looking after Wilson. Towards the front, hoping for an Eller deflection, gobbled up by Gudis, and back come the Panthers through center. Maxime Mammon, chip and chase. Chalosky to it for Washington around the base plate of the board, but not clear. Gudis towards the goal, loose in front, just touched aside.
I'll be back in 1 second here.
Chalosky's going to get a penalty. Kierstead works it towards the cage, deflected, delayed call against Washington. Bobrovsky's on the bench. Delayed penalty call against the Caps. 6 attackers on in red. As Washington goes shorthanded right now.
An easy call, cross check to the back by Chalosky.
Penalty killers have to be up to the test once more for Washington.
Come back. We're going to have a power play for Florida.
Both of these families bought new cars this holiday season.
Appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Hockey on the channel. I don't hide it. We're trying to get to learn it here on the channel. Hopefully we're doing a good enough job that you're enjoying what we're doing. If you are, hit that like, hit that subscribe if you have not already. And let's see here. Move it down just a little bit more. I apologize for that happening, guys. There's nothing that I could do to control that. That one of those deals is that ESPN Plus, they want you to pay for watching the game. They want you to pay for it. So on purpose, during the when you're watching on Gamecast, like I do here, they will automatically decide to start promoting recent stuff that just happened to try to hopefully stimulate you into buying. So that's what happened. I apologize. We don't like it, but nothing I can do to control it. So I just being honest. So we're having a good time here tonight. 2 good teams. Very physical matchup. Speed has been fast. Both these teams skating like unbelievable. If you like hockey and you enjoy the NHL, we'll be all the way up through the playoffs into the Stanley Cups. The finals, we'll be calling the games here. We are also going to do Olympic hockey, as you see down the bottom. We will be doing Olympic hockey. Hit that subscribe and join us so we can do it. So, all right, here we go.
It's a 4-3 Caps advantage. Florida soon to go to the power play. We had Pen trivia earlier. Alex Ovechkin has 3 hat tricks against the Panthers in his career. Only one other player can say that. Who is he?
I'm going with Steven Stamkos.
I would have said somebody from Tampa Bay as well, so I'll go Marty St. Louis. Or John Tavares.
Wow. Very good.
3 hat tricks against the Panthers. Ovechkin doing the trick just a couple days ago on 5 shots. Alex with 11 points now in his last 6 games, including tonight. Power play number 3 for Florida. Hugely important in this contest.
This is big. Washington must kill this.
Deflected wide by Reinhardt.
Big deflection.
5 on 4 for the guys in the red sweaters. Aaron Ekblad moves it to Huberdeau. Huberdeau getting them into formation, goes through the seam to tip it. Reinhardt, front of the goal, same for Bennett. They'll rotate in and out, set screens as Huberdeau.
Hey, Baker. What's up, buddy?
This is Ekblad. Huberdeau closing. Ekblad fires.
One-timer! Oh, my! That was blasted through the goal. Good Lord. Wow. What a shot. Wow.
Slows things down. Here's going to be the back to give and go with Huberdeau. Here comes a slap shot, and there's a deflection off of Bennett. And the Tide game has changed here in this game. The Tide has changed. It's been all Florida here in the third after domination in the first 40 by the Caps.
3 unanswered goals, a little less than 9 minutes apart. It's 4 all. Washington in the white sweaters. Ovechkin powering out of his own end, right on target. Alexei Protas. Protas working in against Weegar. Weegar takes the good angle to take the rookie to the boards. Florida with all the momentum in the world, and 7.5 minutes to go in this third period.
Shot on goal and save.
Tit for tat. The Caps came back the last time here, so here comes the Panthers. Putting it together in the third period against LaViolette's club. He called a timeout to settle his team down about 3 minutes into the third period, and they just couldn't handle the pushback by the Florida Panthers. They've skated better here in the third than they did combined in the first 40.
See the Panthers top of the screen, their goal totals in the third period. This is a stretch now where the Panthers are playing 8 of 9 at home. They've been struggling on the road. In fact, they've lost 6 straight away from here. But they are 4-4 with the Caps with 7:20 left to settle it in regulation. Lars Eller out there now for Washington. He has one of the 4 on the board for the guys in white. Orlov chips it to the corner. McMichael, then Eller. Eller works along the dasher, force feeding the front. Gobbled up by Lundell. Anton Lundell, 3-on-3 the other way, takes a snapshot. Big rebound.
Oh, big rebound!
Protector from Samsonov.
Wow.
Bennett from Ekblad and Huberdeau on the man advantage. So the special teams for Florida pitching in mightily in this third period. 1 shorty and 1 PPG. Huberdeau looking to get it.
Oh, come on.
Accepted speed by Lars Eller finds the Panthers all in their end, and then you'll see that good speed and the good puck. They get caught. Look at that, just lasering. He just alley-oops it. Here comes Boistering on the breakaway, and just slides it right between the legs. Samsonov made the first move. There he goes down and opens up the legs. And it just trickles over the line. Shorty.
Instead, the Panthers have rallied for the tying tally with 5:50 to go in the third. The long clear down the wing, Lomberg crushed on the boards by Faravari. Hard hitting continues to the wall goes Jensen. We're 5-on-5 right now.
Exactly. Let's look at number 1. That's going to be Georgia.
Kuznetsov tying up those
and
three.
it is. The Dogs undefeated going into the SEC championship game. They're just behind them. But look here.
Great save.
I think it is going to be Michigan. It's got to be Michigan. Yeah, Michigan's number 2 in the country in our strength of record metric, meaning how well did you do against your schedule, the lone loss.
Florida with huge momentum in this third period. Ilya Samsonov doing his best to keep Washington in the game. A Caps team that had a 4-1 advantage just dissolved.
Nick Jensen for Washington
on
with a shot
off the side of the net. Uyghur with 5 minutes to go. Fans voicing their displeasure with the officials, the referees Puckmara and Sutherland. Dumped into the corner where Eller gets in a board battle with Kierstead. This is Flex back onto the Washington side of the table. Vetrano speeds after Orlov. Dimitri comes away with a biscuit. Leeson on the bump set for Eller. 1 against 2. Gudis going to absorb a hit from Malenstein. Malenstein, who scored his first ever NHL goal at this end of the rink in the opening period. Vetrano will clear in. Orlov on the reverse. 4:20 to go in the third.
4:20, tied at 4.
Dowd through center. Dowd will clear in. 7 of the last 8 games between these two teams have been 1-goal decisions. 4 of them have gone into overtime.
Well, that could be happening again tonight for sure.
Icing against the Panthers.
Whoa, just about 5-4.
Sports Clips, here's your warning. You come into my chat doing garbage again, I'm going to delete you from the channel. Cut it out. I don't appreciate it. My moderators don't have time for it. So you're welcome to be here. Have a good time with people enjoying hockey. But if you put stuff like that into the chat again, you're gone.
A whisker away from trailing in this game. Lundell gets the draw. Lucas Carlson wants to get it out with 4 minutes to go in period 3. Faravari undercut there by Maxime Mammon. Faravari bunts it along.
Yeah, Jersey Mike. I can't argue with that. What a pair. What a period.
Into Bennett through center. Uyghur's been a spark plug for the Panthers. He'll drive it in.
They're playing a simple game. They're getting the puck to center and just hammering it in, establishing their forecheck like crazy.
Verhage off a steal. Waltzing right down the lane. Finds Bennett. Stopped it.
Oh!
At point position. Ekblad towards the goal. Saucer style. Bennett goes on a wraparound. Wilson's there to protect.
I'm not even sure Bennett's shot got to the net. I think it was a man in front because he had an open net there against Samsonov.
3:20 to go in the third. Uyghur driving Washington back into its own end. Jensen confidently looping out of his own territory. There with Dowd. Bumped away by Lundell. Packaway makes the strip. Uyghur recovers and clears. At the center line, Orlov put that off the boards. It stays
under
alive
3 minutes. Under 3 minutes.
Play in the third. This is all the way down.
Molar Man, what's up?
And icing against
against Washington.
We've got great rates for everyone.
We're having a good time here tonight. Good hockey. What a game.
Cookie makers?
Everyone.
Keep in mind,
whether you're in
we're
uniform
building
or
up
not.
to the Olympic hockey, building up to it, coming in February on this channel.
The excitement continues inside of FLA Live Arena. Third and final meeting of this month and of the regular season for these two Eastern Conference rivals. The Caps have won their last 7 straight up against the East. Long drive, Samson.
Off the net. Florida's on the attack like ridiculous.
With 2:40 left. Montour kicking at it. The puck rolls for Jensen. On for Hathaway. He'll manage to get it deep. Dowd is there before Huberdeau. Nick Dowd looking to find the youngster there who was drilled. That was Malenstein down to the ice. As this comes all the way back. Faravari there for an icing against Florida.
Just about like the month has caught up on this, guys. Has caught up on the Caps. Just the third period has not been what I expected whatsoever. I mean, they dominated for 40, and now here in the third, it's been flow after flow after
Capitals look
flow.
tired.
They haven't been able to stop the train of the Florida Panthers.
Ilya Samsonov with 45 stops. Locker, if I've done my math right, Florida has 25 shots on goal in the third period alone.
Wow.
And a slight edge in terms of face-off.
High volume anytime Florida plays at home. They average 70 shots combined against their opposition and their self at home ice. So they have that wide-open style that they've been playing.
Shots on goal, that's not a misprint. That's 25-2. Ekblad waiting. Cleared through center. On the go, Lostarinen. Lostarinen, watched carefully by Wilson.
Stolen away by the
Ovechkin
Caps.
tiptoes back through center. Wilson moves it quickly for Kuznetsov. The feed trying to spring 43 to the net never arrived. John Carlson holding strong as Ovechkin covers for him with 90 seconds to go in regulation. Orlov will wait. Moves it on. It's chipped in there deep. Bobrovsky waiting for it to get into the trapezoid around the corner. Eller to the slot. Malenstein was crunched. Leeson's looking for it. It's Eller coming away. Laying it on top for a Jensen. Wrister that he fanned upon. Eller's blast. Blocked by Mammon. Eller for Jensen. Switch it. Orlov closes. Fires! Bobrovsky was knocked down.
The goalie was down. They had a wide open net. They missed it.
Bobrovsky was knocked down. Would you believe? This is going to be a Florida man advantage in the final minute.
And there's no doubt about that. He was laying to the side of the net. And the Caps will be nicked again for another penalty kill with 56.9 to go.
2 minutes for goaltender interference.
And it's going to be Malenstein.
Betts FR, what's up?
The box, and he knew it.
Don't know. We'll wait and see, right?
Across the paint, he catches that right.
Panthers have owned this third period. The goalie was down on the ground and the Caps blew it. And now they're going to the power play for Florida.
An improbable third period with the way things were completely in control for Peter Laviolette-Sgang after 40. All of a sudden, Huberdeau and the Panthers have flipped the switch and rolled over the Caps in this third. And now with their fourth power play chance, an opportunity to take the lead late in regulation. Bennett settles. Working on the perimeter. Final 45 ticks of the third. Reinhardt fires, that's deflected away.
Tried to do a wraparound, almost did it. 39 seconds, 39.
And if they can get through this, they'll have a 4-on-3 with the Panthers to start the overtime session.
The power play would carry over to the OT. Ekblad on target with his pass. Reinhardt at the boards along with Tippett. Switch it for Ekblad. Move it to Huberdeau. Cross C. Reinhardt fires. He scores.
Oh my God! Holy cow, that didn't just happen. Wow! That just happened with 14 seconds on the clock.
26 or 27 shots, and they finally beat him. He was beat to the short side on a wrister. Right side of the screen, here comes the wrister, and he let it skip past his right side. Huberdeau will get the primary assist. There's Reinhardt's shot, one that I'm sure Sammy wants back. He's held the team in all of the third period, and that is a big-time dart to the hopes of the Caps getting a point out of Florida here tonight.
Standing ovations throughout the stands here in Sunrise, Florida, for a marvelous rally by the home team, as dominating a 20-minute session as you will find.
Now, Florida just owned this third period.
8 seconds left. Ovechkin didn't get that one deep. Ekblad will turn, and the Florida Panthers, who are
That'll do it. That'll do it. We're done here tonight. What a game. What a game. I hope tomorrow night is just as good. Come back and join us tomorrow night as the Penguins and the Oilers do battle. Pittsburgh versus Edmonton. I can't wait. Hit that subscribe. Don't leave without doing it. We'll see you tomorrow night. 2 more great NHL teams. Can't wait.
You're tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. Thank you so much for being a part of it.